From deep in the heart of Santa Barbara neighborhood, you're listening to 10 Drink Minimum, voted Albuquerque's #1 podcast with Chris, Billy, and Smiley.
And Smiley.
I am back.
Oh, man.
Wow,
it's great to have you back.
It is echoey, huh? Is that what that is? Is it that?
There's some nice metallic echo backs right there.
Yeah, it's these two microphones are too sensitive. That one is not.
Oh. Well, nice.
So, Smiley came in today and he says, I have adult gum. I don't know what that means.
Well, it's this. I had to track this down. I call it adult gum because it's me finally acknowledging that I am not a young man anymore who's completely infallible to outside influences.
I think you are.
So I'm acknowledging the fact that I have a latex allergy.
Yeah.
And so I had to find gum that didn't have latex in it.
Oh, shit.
That's weird. Now that you say that, I'm like, there's latex in gum?
All gum. That's what gum base is.
Oh.
You're chewing on basically a combination of latex and white glue.
Sorry, my phone went off. Latex and white glue?
Yeah, like Elmer's glue. That's basically what gum base is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I always thought you said, when you said adult gum, I thought you were talking like, oh, yeah, it's not as sweet. It tastes like, I don't know, bourbon.
Well, no, I mean, it kind of is like that.
Yeah.
This only has 5 ingredients in it.
Really?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, there was a gum that my mom...
And it looks like a
We
turd.
were at the store, and my mom was like, oh, that's the gum that I've had. Ooh, that looks gross.
Yeah, right?
Looks like shit you feed ostriches or something.
No, it looks like cane rabbit droppings.
I know. And this is how hippie the gum is too. Look, it comes with these little wrappers, so you can wrap them up when you're done chewing them.
Really?
Yeah, check that out.
Odd. That's like old people gum.
I know. That's what I was saying. It's my adult gum. I can no longer accept eating pork. Well, and the reason I started, I was buying gum in the first place, was because I quit smoking.
That's right. It's one of those things. Hey, Smiley, can I have a smoked cigarette after having a few beers? And you're like, no, I'm not smoking. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, so this is like my second step to adulting this week.
I see.
Also, probably why I got sick.
Everyone's been getting sick. I'm not gonna.
Well, if you take like a substance that you're addicted to out of your life, your body kind of like leans against an open door, and all of a sudden it's like, I don't know what to do without that nicotine, and you just get sick.
That's true. And I found this out, like when you smoke, there's an actual chemical that your body stops producing when you smoke.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
And the cigarette replaces that. And so whenever you don't smoke, your body's looking for that chemical, and that's why you crave it.
Smart.
I didn't know that. And I was like, oh, all right, that makes sense. I'm actually sick, but I'm still drinking. I have tea and I have bourbon in it, so.
It's been, I did not get a flu shot this year, and everyone in my work is getting sick. Everybody on Facebook is sick. And nobody's asking, but this is why I'm not sick.
Ask him, Ref.
I do think there's something to be said about, like, your body needs fucking germs all the time.
Well, it does, yeah.
To build up antibodies. So if you guys know me, what am I? I'm basically chewing on my fingers 24/7.
Yeah.
And so that's not very, like, fucking, one, not sanitary, and two, not very safe, especially with the flu, whatever sickness going around.
Right.
So I want to say, like, in small doses, like, I give myself these fucking sicknesses, and then
well, your body's used to germs.
Yeah.
You're constantly like repelling it.
They say with like all the helicopter parents going around their kids wiping their hands off with 99% sanitizer and stuff all the time, that it's actually going to be worse for our society because they're not going to be used to, like, the shit that we were used to as kids, because we ran around and laid down in mud and
drank out of a
water hose. Yeah. Mom, can I come in the house? No.
Fucking dirt.
I want some water.
Drink out of the hose.
Drink out of the hose. Yeah.
No, this is adult time and time. You just stay out there. Drink out of the hose.
So I feel like my voice is all scratchy, so I could sing like some 90s grunge. Let's try it.
You want to do some...
Take time. Oh, too soon. That was too soon.
That was too soon.
You want to do some Leonard Cohen?
Time. Everybody knows.
Yeah, you
the
got that
dice
down.
are loaded. Everybody knows. Leonard Cohen's alive. Scott Weiland.
You know,
not so much.
the crazy thing is, like, there's those old guys, like old people, who still have, like, the sex appeal that girls just want to, like, Sean Connery does still, I guess.
Yeah.
But Leonard Cohen's still, like, that guy, like, every
sure.
girl just wants.
Well, he was always kind of weird looking anyway.
Do you think he gets a lot of pee?
I think he would, if he went to, like, say, Anodyne on, like...
Oh, yeah.
He would pick up any girl he wanted. Not so much the library, but, you know, the fine ladies.
At the library, like, who is Leonard Cohen?
Is he one of the Cohen brothers?
Right. They probably wouldn't
They
even
wouldn't
know
even know that.
Right. It's too much for him.
No, the thing is like, they would go into Anodyne and some girl would ask, is that, you know, one of the Cohen brothers? And you're like, no, that Leonard Cohen, you know, the fucking famous musician.
The musician, man.
Like, oh,
Everybody
okay.
knows.
Oh, okay. I'd still fuck him.
Okay, I'll fuck him. Does he have any money? Does he have any money, buddy?
One thing, though, he is Canadian.
Is he?
Oh, yeah, of course he is. He's French Canadian.
Everybody knows.
Like, half his songs are in French.
I don't think, like, just from the people who covered his song Hallelujah, like, he can just do finger paint for the rest of his fucking life.
I like how he outlived Jeff Buckley.
Right? Oh.
And
Dead.
he's still touring, too, man. It's crazy. Leonard Cohen has a tour. They had a tour this year.
Yeah, didn't he come around here somewhere? I thought he was maybe coming here. I don't
Pretty
know.
close. It was either Santa Fe or Taos.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was somewhere like that. And for us, we're like, where's he going to be? And we're like, Santa Fe. We're like, oh, damn it.
You don't go to Nob Hill unless we need
Taos
to.
is out of the question.
Oh, yeah, that's not even. That's like, what are you, joking?
You're like, I don't know, man. They've got dreadlocks and stuff. A lot of dirt, of dirt up there.
Are we going to go skiing?
Yeah.
No? Okay, I don't see why we're going
I
to
don't do this very often, but there's a podcast out there called Dirt City Chronicles. I really feel like that's about Taos, but, you know. Dirt City Chronicles.
I did not do my part in advertising today because I woke up from a nap like at 5:30. We share a show at 6. So I'm gonna take a second to Snapchat this, or I'm sorry, Facebook.
Do Facebook. Snapchat, I don't understand how that would really work.
You know, I had an opportunity to use our rail system this week.
Really?
Ooh, where?
Well, I was on set this week because. Anyways, I was on set this week, and it was way the hell out, like next to like where like the Intel thing is.
Yeah.
So I had to take. Let's see, I had to take two buses and a train to get there, and 2 buses and a train to get back. And I have to tell you,
Yeah.
our transit system, I hear people talk shit about it, but apparently it's because they're not using it.
They don't.
Because
they don't use it enough.
That whole time, the whole day, I stood waiting for a bus or train a total of half an hour. For a total of 4 buses and 2 trains, there was only half an hour when I was not on a bus or a train.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like I went out, I caught the bus downtown, and then the train was there waiting, so I got on the train. The train went to the station I needed to get to. The bus I needed to take was waiting for the train to arrive. Got onto the bus, dropped me off where I needed to be. Bam.
Nice. When was this?
That was on Thursday. That was Thursday. I was on the set of Graves. Oh, I got to be in the assassination scene.
I heard that's whose show is that? It's
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte. I was gonna say the guy that got arrested had the crazy hair.
Yeah, it's Nick Nolte and.
But that Nick Nolte?
That Nick Nolte.
Holy shit!
I didn't know there was another one, but yeah, that one.
Yeah. He was in the scene I was on.
Really?
Yeah, he was getting assassinated.
And you're all, hey, crazy hair.
No, I was exhausted. Yeah. The thing with if you have like a young like photogenic person.
Yeah.
They put you right in front and they have you do stuff.
Well, why would they have you in the front though? Oh. Dang! I'm just kidding. I'm jealous.
I don't know. Yeah, I was in screen for every single shot too.
Wow.
I'm right next to the assassin.
Do you watch these movies after they come out to see if you're in it?
Well, I'm going to now because I know I'm in that scene.
Yeah.
That's fucking tight.
I know for a fact. Like I'm playing one of the boom guys. I have like a boom mic here, and I get
Oh,
thrown
really?
aside.
What is this show about? I've heard good things about it.
I haven't. I have no idea actually.
Okay, because
I'm on it again next week.
I'm talking to a guy that was working on it. And he goes, "Man, it's cool." I'm like, "Okay."
We're all having fun on it.
Yeah, that's always. You know what? I feel like if there's a show that and I'm probably wrong on this, people are like, "Well, we had a lot of fun making it." That usually comes through, and it's usually a better product. But then again, I'm probably wrong on that.
Well, no, actually, I think that's usually spot on. I mean, I can't think of like a project where people are like, I hated it, and people are like, that was the best movie ever.
Superman 2.
Or like, okay, well, maybe like that new Mad Max one. Everyone's like, I hated filming this whole thing.
Oh, really? I heard things like that, yeah.
But then they're like, well, it was really all about, the director just forced you through it, and he was like, it's like this.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're having fun, I have a vision.
Well, sometimes there's that, too, and you got to understand that. I don't know.
So I wonder if like the director is the one being the dick, or does he have people being dicks for him?
I think it depends on the director.
From what I've seen, it's kind of depends on the director.
I heard what's his face from oh god damn it! I heard Huckabees. I heard he's just straight. Well, I've seen it. David O. Russell. He's just flat out a dick to the people.
Huh?
Have you ever seen the Lily Tomlin?
No.
Him and they're just fucking going. She's like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
Oh shit! I have seen that actually. Yeah.
Just to his face, and then what's his name? Rain Man.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, is sitting there like awkwardly, like, oh god, like Billy would be.
Just
with me yelling at someone, "Fuck you! This is fucking bullshit! Fuck you and fuck this whole production."
He's like the kid.
Billy would just be sitting there like, oh crap.
Here we are.
It's like the kid in the room, just all awkwardly
But that's how she's doing, yeah.
looking for an out. Is
It's
that
like you don't know anything. She's like, you're so fucking stupid.
Is that like a shiny object? I gotta go check this out.
Yeah, and then he like throws a bunch of shit up in the air and yells at her. I don't know. We have a call-in number. It's 505-750-1353. You can call in. Billy and I got to do something interesting. I don't know if it was fun, but it was interesting today.
Oh yeah, what did you guys do?
I think the only thing we did all day.
Yeah, it's literally, not literally. We just. That was the plan.
Are you sure you guys did something? He's in his PJs.
I know.
And the thing is, like, we get there and like, oh great, and then we get back. So, well, we had to do that.
Yeah, we went to the Holly Holm parade.
Oh, the parade. That's right.
And it's one of those things that sounds great.
Yeah,
it sounds ridiculous.
In theory, like it's supposed to be like, oh yeah,
we're gonna go celebrate her, and we get down there and we're like, oh yeah, other people are here too.
Oh yeah, it's like every politician leeching off her fame.
Oh yeah, so there's that, right? So we get there, and the parade was like 10 seconds long, and then you get to the Civic Plaza, and the mayor's there. He's actually the MC.
Oh, yeah, because that guy is so good at talking.
He's better than the governor.
That's
Jesus
true.
Jesus Christ, she's there.
Was the governor there too?
The mayor can read.
Yeah, the
governor can't read.
Yeah, she just.
And did you see other people wrote that on Facebook?
Yeah.
They're like, can the governor not read? So he was there. The governor was there. The lieutenant governor was there. Two or three city councilmen, a county seat.
I don't know, like county commissioner or something.
God, I don't know. There was 6 or 7 people that got up and talked before she ever got up and talked.
Really? Why did we care about those people?
I don't, because they're all like they're all Republicans and they got to put their face in front of the crowd before the election season. Fucking assholes.
Before we vote them out of office?
Right.
Yeah.
And the governor got up there. It was terrible. She couldn't say the word bantam. She kept fucking that word up.
She said the baton one time.
Baton. She's all, the world baton champion. And we're like, what? And then she starts reading the Holly Holm proclamation where she's going to be like, it's Holly Holm Day. And she just, she's reading all of her different accomplishments. She's like, IBF World Women Heavyweight Champion. UBF, and etc. A lot of them. And
wow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Governor Martinez, for making yourself look
I told Billy, I said, man, is our governor...
Usual.
I was like, can our governor not read? Which is kind of ironic because our state's in the dump for, education. And then,
maybe that's why she doesn't she doesn't hold it as a priority. She's like, I never learned how to read, and I'm the freaking governor.
Yeah, and then I felt kind of bad. I was like, I'm a dick all the time. And then I go on Facebook immediately. Someone's like, can the governor not read?
The funny thing is, like, they did go up, and Chris was booing.
I was booing.
And I was clapping. He's like, whatever. She's here. She's the governor, whatever.
I'd be booing.
So there was a lot of people booing.
There were a lot of people booing.
So anyway, I'm like, whatever. Like, the little golf claps here and there. But then, like, once it got to, like, some weird seat, like, county...
Yeah, the Bernalillo County seat.
And then everyone was just like, Rick, where the fuck is Holly Holm?
Holly.
Yeah. Everyone started chanting Holly before every speaker came up.
And then they would trick you. She'll be up here in a second.
No, we just need another person's going to come up and talk. We'll go, I swear to God, she'll be up next.
That was just like one big long Republican vote for us parade.
Yeah.
We're attaching ourselves to this, so whenever an election comes around, you'll remember us for this.
I kind of wish I'd win, because I'm not on probation anymore. I could have totally been throwing stuff and like, yelling.
Oh, they would have got you. They would have took you down quick.
They would have took you down.
Oh, it would have been great, though.
I mean, to be fair, they
that's,
did...
That's fine, though, because I'm not on probation anymore.
Well, the police were out in pretty good force, but to be fair, the crowd that...
It would have been like paper cups.
Yeah. The crowd that mixed martial arts / boxing brings out, kind of a rough, ragtag, a lot of face tattoos, Raiders gear going on.
Nice.
But then you're like, well, he's got a family, so it can't be too rough and tumble. But you never know.
That gym's like right down the street from where I used to work. Like I see
it's
a lot
right down
of
the
those
street
guys.
from here, man.
Yeah.
Well, this wasn't that. This is like it's like they almost emptied out the South Valley into Civic Plaza today. It's pretty much that's what it looked like.
And the weird thing is, like, one thing that was kind of like, that kind of irked me was, like, you had all these political figures, like, all Republican, but then you had, like, the family members and, like, the coaches in the back.
Yeah, that's what I told Billy. I was like, why are they sitting in the back? And you have all these fucking VIP, and they're all in suits. And then, her coaches come up there. They have T-shirts and jeans on because they're athlete. Her family was all in the back. Finally, she got them all up and made them come to the front and stand in the front, which I thought was a good idea.
That was a good idea because it's like it's my fucking day.
I can do whatever the fuck I want to. Whenever we win the World Podcasting Awards and they're like, we want to give you a parade at Civic Plaza, I'll be all.
When that happened, like when she invited her family up, I imagine like. Them all like the really preppy fraternity, like are all staying on the boat. They're all whoa.
Yeah. Whoa.
That'll be the day Billy's family finally finds out that he's on a podcast.
Yeah. World Podcasting Champions.
And my parents are listening now. Like I walk in my house because my dad like was in politics for a long time. So like there's pictures of like my dad with like presidents and
really,
and like there's one like new one with him and Susana Martinez. And the funny thing is like he has one of Bill with Bill Clinton too.
It's like hidden on the side.
Yeah, he doesn't show it.
Really?
What? Why?
I know.
I don't know. I thought that would be kind of like it's Bill Clinton.
I know, man. That was like before Obama. That was the other last great president. I don't agree with NAFTA, but I agree with a lot of his other things.
I agree with getting blowjobs from interns.
Everybody's like, he used his public office to get blowjobs. I'm like, yeah, he
did.
Yeah. Finally, somebody. Jimmy Carter wasn't doing it.
I'm sure everyone else was doing it. He at least admitted it.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way, yeah, I did.
Right.
I did use my office to get
some
sexual favors. It was awesome. That was a stressful job.
Yeah. But no, it was very interesting. I mean, the one thing that was kind of claustrophobic. I don't really talk about this a lot, but I'm very claustrophobic, and I don't like people touching me at all. And I'm sitting in. I mean, someone kept just touching me from behind, and I was just kind of like very like stop. I hated being in that crowd.
Wasn't an inappropriate touch from behind?
Well, someone kept touching my ass, and it wasn't. I turned around to see if it was somebody I wanted to touch my ass, and it was not. So.
Were they going for your wallet? Or there's like a really clumsy pickpocket?
What did somebody say at the end? Holly, I want you to sign my baby.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, yeah.
The thing is, like, we had a rough go this weekend. Like, we had shows, we had anything. So we had plans. So we were really genuinely excited to go to this parade, like, 2 days prior. Then came the day, it's like, we're going to get signs, we're going to go to brunch. That didn't happen. We wake up. We're like, you ready? Are we going to this? It's like, yeah, we got to go.
We got to go. It's everywhere.
As much as I don't want to, we still have to go. Right. That's never. I don't know when we're gonna have like another fucking Super Bowl like that.
And you know, it was cool. Like it was shit all the way up until she got up to talk, and then it was cool.
Oh yeah, and she didn't have a script, and she forgot the fucking belt, and then
so who brought it?
I don't know. Somebody else brought it
because she forgot it.
And she's just clumsy, like goofy.
You know, we wouldn't do that.
And she has.
We'd probably be carrying our belts around everywhere.
And the thing is,
World
like, I've always known her as like a girl that just wear like athletic gear, being like in a boxing ring, but then she looks fucking fine, in normal clothes.
I've been rooting for her for like a decade. That's why she had a parade. People are like, why is she having a parade? I'm like, because I've been rooting for her since she like.
Yeah, people are asking why she'd have a parade. She's the fucking world champion, man.
Yeah.
There's only one. Like the thing about boxing, here's the difference between MMA and boxing. She was the world champion in boxing, but she was, there's several of those.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
There's like IBF, WBA, WDA. In MMA, there is only one world fucking champion. Yep. There's only one. Yeah. The other ones you don't even know or hear. Don't matter. UFC world heavyweight champion, bantamweight.
Yep.
That's it. She's the champ. And not only that, she slayed the dragon, man.
Right.
Oh, man, and it was a mean bout.
And they kept, it's funny because, like, they kept saying it. Like, it was so funny because Martinez was, like, so politically correct. When she defeated that other fighter.
Yeah.
Her name's fucking Ronda Rousey. She knows who she is.
No, I would go as far as to say she didn't even know who she was.
Maybe.
I probably didn't.
Maybe.
And it's like that.
Yeah, because she did finally say her name when she read it off the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
and she probably mispronounced it too. Like Ronda Rousey.
The bantamweight champion.
It was
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Well, she probably was. It was probably like on her script the entire time. She just didn't want to say it because she didn't. She's like, "How do you say that name?"
But
the other person.
But anyway, I would say like. As far as politics go, like I've seen it all my life, but just having person just read off a script, and like to see like anybody who has like genuine like stage presence, like Holly, I was like, it was such a fresh air when she finally came on.
Because she did have stage presence. The one lady before her was terrible.
Yeah,
she was very northern New Mexico though. She's all, we are very proud of her. She is our champion. She was reading off a paper. It was so robotic and fucking garbage. And then Holly gets up and she goes, I forgot mine, so we're just going to do this from the cuff. And, she just walked around, took the stage, didn't do the podium. See, podiums are for people that are
afraid of the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you walk in front of the podium, that means, you definitely aren't afraid, which Holly really can't be because she fights in front of thousands of people.
Right. And,
I know that was hilarious.
And she's, very, very well spoken.
Yeah.
Like, very pretty, and like she's comes from like a great upbringing. Like it was one of those things that's like I had so much support, and it's not one of those like I've been fighting my whole life stories. Yeah. She's just been like fucking.
She's like the anti Johnny Tapia.
Yeah, right, exactly.
No, she's had like that's why everyone was like so happy to see her win. We're like, we've all been supporting you for like years.
Well, before her, it was like Johnny Tapia. Johnny Tapia was like the Albuquerque champion, even though he's like the worst thug.
Oh, yeah.
Piece of shit, dude. And you say that, and people are like, dude, you can't say that about Johnny Tapia. I'm like, well, it's fucking true. I mean, he was like...
He'll say it about himself.
He was arrested, like, for selling fake cocaine at, like, an Allsubs. He had, like, it was, like, flour, and he was trying to sell it as coke.
Like, seriously, he'll say it about himself. He'll be like, oh, yeah, man, I was a fucking fuck.
I don't know, like, I would say, like, if Johnny Tapia... I'd be like, hey, what's up, Johnny Tapia? It's like, I want to sell you some cocaine. I'd be like... well, if it's bad, I'm not going to do anything about it because you're Johnny fucking Tapia.
Right.
So thank you. Here's $25.
Johnny Tapia fucking sold me some bunk cocaine.
What are you going to do about it, bro?
Well, nothing, I guess, because he'll fucking knock my block off.
Yeah, right.
I guess I'll call the cops.
No, because you just bought cocaine.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it was very like heartwarming. It was like it basically would make for like a really good like inspirational sports movie.
Right. Well, we did go see Creed on Thursday, so it's kind of like all become this theme of like the boxing and the fighting and all the boxing and the fighting.
You got the boxing, you got the fighting.
The movie. Oh my god! For a second there, I thought you meant the band.
Everybody keeps saying that, and I'm like, did you guys never hear of this movie that's come out called Creed? Because I said we went and saw Creed on Thursday, and everybody's like, really? Where were they at? And I was like, no, the movie.
Well, when you phrase it that way, it sounds like you went to see a band.
Well, Creed is the name of the movie. We saw Creed.
I know that's the name of the movie, but when you phrase it that way,
it's true.
I went to the theater to say Creed.
Well, I actually did say that.
Someone's
like, they have a movie, and someone said they have a movie.
Okay, now that person's just dumb.
Just dumb.
All right.
No, but it actually was like, no, Creed the movie. They have a movie?
Yeah, it was excellent. It's got like a 92% rating on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
It's my favorite Rocky movie.
It is badass.
I had, you know what? Sylvester Stallone has really just gotten really much better at his movie making over the years.
Well, he didn't write it, which is weird because I thought he would be the one to write it.
He has a Oscar for writing.
Yeah, for the first one.
For the first one.
But it's weird because the more you think about it, it is basically just the first movie. It's just like moved to a new generation because he becomes the role of Mickey.
Yeah.
And, Michael B. Jordan's playing Adonis Johnson.
Yeah, Adonis Johnson.
He's like Creed's bastard son. And he wants him to train him, and Rocky doesn't want to train him where Mickey didn't want to train Rocky. It's interesting. I'm not going to tell you the whole plot.
So that's cool. I'm going to wind up watching it anyway.
But I will say Stallone was excellent.
Dude, Stallone,
excellent in it.
Great actor, like great performance, and I'm like, holy shit!
Blown away by how
I've never teared up at a Rocky, but I was like, holy shit! Like, shit just got real with him.
The thing too was
he's making another Rambo movie too.
I can't wait because the last Rambo, was
Rambo,
fucking awesome.
Dude, he was. I've never been more frightened of a human being in my life.
Yes. Did you see the last Rocky movie? I'm sorry, Rambo movie. It's called John Rambo.
Rambo.
No, we should watch it though.
We should.
Oh my God!
It's funny
I've
because
never been more frightened of a human being.
He only has like 10 lines the entire movie.
He might as well be like Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
Without the mask.
Because he's just so fucked up from all the war and all that. And this one guy's like, don't you care? Or the woman, she's all, don't you care about the world? And he goes, fuck the world.
What does he say?
Fuck the world.
Fuck the world.
Fuck the world.
Fuck the world. And but there's like scenes in that movie where there's like one where he jumps into a Jeep and has a 50 caliber rifle, just large.
Oh, I have seen that one. That's the one where, like, that was the most gory Rocky.
Yeah,
not Rocky,
Rambo.
but Rambo.
Yeah, he's just shooting them and is cutting people in half.
And like he is like jacked. He's the biggest like human being. It's so crazy.
Yeah, and then they have that sniper dude, and the sniper's shooting people, and their heads are just popping like melons.
Popping. Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah.
Great.
And it's so funny because people, like, when you bring it up, they're like, no, do you actually watch that? And then there'll be one other person that has seen it, they're like, I saw it. And you're like, what'd you think? They're like, unfucking
The thing is, we have a circle of friends that don't really subscribe to they get pretty snobby about movies. Not Chris and I. Like, we'll
watch some shit. Some Fast and the Furious. We'll watch that.
And
I have to watch Fast and
then
Furious.
again, there's like, yeah, you're right. There's that one guy, the non-pretentious dude, who's still kind of pretentious. He's like, I fucking loved it.
I thought it was great.
Thank you.
I fucking loved it. And that's how John Rambo was. It's a wonder all three of us have seen it. Because I know a lot of people that watch movies and you talk about that one, they're like, no, I wouldn't. Why would I watch that? I'm like, because it's badass.
Fucking amazing.
It makes number 3 look like fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's like the dirtiest, violent as.
Oh man!
Like John Rambo is the scariest human being.
Like the last 45 minutes of the movie are just fucking intense. You're like, Jesus Christ!
And that's the one where you have like the humanitarians being kidnapped.
Yeah.
And like the person he's trying to save is frightened of him because he is that frightening.
Yeah. There's no love story.
Yeah, there's no love story. It's like,
no,
you're a crazy maniac.
But we want to use you to help us. That scene where. I don't know what country they're in. I don't even remember.
I would say Cambodia.
Well, the evil Cambodians are making the villagers just walk across the minefield and then betting on who's going to blow up. And Rambo fires an arrow into one of the guards' head. And it hits him in the head. And he flies through the air and he lands on a landmine and explodes. That was like the beginning of it. And I was like, fucking yeah.
I saw that in the theater with my brother. And it was, we were between cheering and laughing. We were probably the most inappropriate people in the theater.
And when you do that, people get so pissed in the theater. They're like, this is just not how you should react to this.
Yeah, we're whooping and laughing and like sometimes laughing so hard that we were crying.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, oh, my God.
I did that when I saw Jason X in the theater. My friend paid for me to go. I didn't want to go see it, but he paid for me to go. And we laughed the entire time, and someone went and told the person that we were bothering them with our laughter. It's like, it's fucking Jason X. He's in space.
Yeah.
What fucking...
They're obviously don't want you to take
hilarious.
How's that now? Why are you so serious about this fucking garbage?
The leprechaun is in the hood. Like, how is that not hilarious?
Right. There's Snoop Dogg.
Freddy versus Jason. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I loved it.
That's amazing.
I loved it.
When Jason just wanders into the rave, just starts hacking people down. They set him on fire, and then he's like, whatever.
I don't care.
It's great.
I'm Jason.
I'm Jason Voorhees. It's one of those things where,
Just gonna hack down you.
I wish they'd have made a sequel to that.
You're all on drugs, so you all must die.
It left room for a sequel because he killed Freddy, but then Freddy was still alive.
He cut his head off and he just was carrying it. Yeah,
and he just like opens his eyes at the end.
So yeah, better versus movie. Jason versus Freddy or Predator versus Alien?
Jason versus Freddy.
Jason versus Freddy.
Hands
down.
My God. Not that I didn't like Predator versus Alien, but you know it's
yeah, they fucked that up.
They had I read the comic books. They had a lot better
storylines
they could have gone with. Whereas Jason versus Freddy, that was awesome.
Yeah,
that's everything fans wanted.
I saw it in the theater. I was excited.
They're like, oh, what's Jason's number one movie? If you're procreating or on drugs, you die. What's the best thing to do with that?
That's because Jason's, he's our moral compass.
You throw him into a rave. Oh, wait, he's got to kill everyone.
He's got to kill them all, man. There's sex going on.
There's drugs.
Yeah. That's the funny part in Jason X, if you have never seen it, is like they find him on Earth. They excavate Earth because they're like scavengers. And they find his body and they scan it and they find out that it's him and he's worth a lot of money to collectors. So they get him and they put him on the ship, you know. And of course, there's like these, you know, two people are having sex and it like wakes them up because they're having sex. I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, okay, that's funny. I don't know if they were doing drugs because, you know, who knows? They're in space. It's in the future.
Well, that's especially why I like the rave scene.
Man,
like, of course he would just go straight to the rave.
Yeah.
I wish I could be like in a horror movie and have sex and then not get killed. Can't.
Right. Or be black and not get killed.
Oh, God.
LL Cool J. He lived, man. Deep Blue Sea, man. He lived. Samuel L. Jackson, dead. LL Cool J lived.
Well, that's because his name's James, man. People with James
live
a charmed life.
LL Cool J. It's funny because that movie came out, we kept calling it Deep Pussy because it was Deep Blue Sea.
Never Deep Pussy.
Deep Pussy. Deep Blue Sea. Deep Pussy. That was a fucking retarded movie. Did you ever see that?
No.
It was where they were doing these experiments on sharks, trying to alleviate Alzheimer's disease. And so they made the sharks more intelligent, and then the sharks escaped.
I do vaguely recall this, actually.
How easy is it to, like, keep away from a shark?
Not
in the ocean?
Not easy.
Impossible.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're, like, in a submarine or whatever, just go to where there's no water.
Well, they were in, like, a underwater facility. They weren't in a you know.
Oh, okay.
The scene where spoiler alert, the scene where Samuel L. Jackson gets killed is pretty fucking epic, though.
Decade-old spoiler.
Yeah. He's like standing, like they're down where like they do send out their submarines, so there's water, and he's standing on the edge. He's giving this big speech, and he just finishes, and a shark just comes right out of the water and grabs him and rips him down to the water. Yeah. And you're like, whoa,
deep pussy. That's tight. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Is that is that on the Chappelle show where he's doing that?
What's that?
He was Samuel L. Jackson beer.
Yeah, Samuel.
And he's like, ate me. Motherfucking shark ate me.
Yeah.
Drink my beer. It'll get you drunk.
Have fun. So that was our weekend, kind of.
I would say like I had a great week because last night was my Black Tie CD release show.
We're gonna play some of that music at the break,
and that was super fun. Like there's the cool thing about Joe Anderson anytime you have a CD release show, you go to a green room and there's free beer and like champagne.
And you had both. You had champagne and the champagne of beers.
And the champagne of beers, because like they asked Roger. Roger is the leader of the band. They asked him, it's like, so what kind of beers do you guys want? And there was like Coronas. There was Shiners. But then he's like, put in Miller High Life for Billy. And so I was drinking High Life. And there was some PBRs too, but then the champagne was kind of awesome.
Of course you were drinking High Life. Everyone knows. You might as well just have it like...
And the weird thing is, like...
Why aren't you just sponsored by High Life?
I wish, but the thing is, like... I took a break from High Life as far as bars because it got too expensive. But
really?
Yeah, and it's... Well, now, like, everyone's kind of, like, leveling off to the solid $2.50. And that's how it is at Anodyne, and that's how it is at Low Spirits. But the thing is, like, my go-to for that entire time where the price was inflated was the old Milwaukee's. And it's like $2. The Beast. No, that's Milwaukee's Best.
Oh, okay, that's true.
The old Mills are the $2 16-ounce, like, pints. And those were $2. So I went to those. And they were fine. But once High Life became $2.50 again, I was like, I'm going to drink some High Life.
So I was talking to our friend Donovan last night, and he's adamant about us getting George Bose on the show from Bose Brewing. He's like, you will like this guy a lot. I was like, okay. And he goes, no, you will. He goes, for one, his philosophies on beer, microbreweries, is on par with you guys. I said, how so? Well, he thinks he doesn't understand why when you go to the brewery itself, the beers are more expensive.
How is that fucking a thing?
How are they more expensive at the brewery than they are like at a bar?
At a tap room or
at a tap room at a bar, yeah.
Or at a bar.
He goes, because you're not moving the beer very far. And I said, exactly. And for people out there,
at all.
And I don't know how it is in Colorado or anywhere else, but like here, you'll go to like the bigger breweries. I'm not going to say their names. But like a pint of beer now is like $5.50.
And I said that it was going to be the downfall of microbreweries once they went above $5.
Which it hadn't.
It hadn't. So now it's still growing. I was like, fuck. Like people are just going to like catch on to this bullshit. They can't keep charging us this much for a pint.
Yeah.
I have a theory on that.
Hold on before your theory. But then, so you go to the brewery, it's $5.50. Then you go, say, to I don't know, Lindy's downtown, which is now a tap room. And you'll go get Marble, and you can get Marble for $4. $3. What was the place you were?
We went to
100 Lobo Beast.
Yeah. Lobo Beast 101.
Lobo Beast 101. How much are the beers there?
They're if they're on special, they're $2.50, and they're never over $3.
Never over $3. And those are all non-Albuquerque beers. Or New Mexico. They're all out of state, and it's all microbrewers.
Oh yeah, no, that's easy to get through a distributor, especially if you have 100
that blows my mind.
Taps.
It's like,
it blows my mind. Like we get like a really fine crafted beer from like whatever Utah, and it's cheaper. They ship it here, and like the overhead that goes with that, and the beer is still cheaper than a beer that's brewed like in the next room, and you're charging fucking $5.50.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So that's how he is. But go ahead.
Okay, my theory for that is because you know how all the tap rooms in town offer memberships?
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's because they want you to get a member. It's like, okay, yeah, you can pay what is clearly too much for our beer, or you can buy this membership and pay a normal price for it.
I remember.
That's true. That's a good point.
I remember
they're just trying to buy memberships off of people. That's my theory on it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And that's what I'd do if I ran a brewery.
I don't know. I remember getting really upset when I paid my first $4 pint.
Really?
And that was like in 2000, like when I first joined the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, it's like $4 now. It's like, fuck that.
Well, we go to Santa Fe Tap Room and it's $4 there.
And that's actually like now $4 seems like sane to me.
It's like normal. You're like, cool, $4. Good
well,
deal.
And you're also getting beers that are expensive too.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, like, even with $4, I could still get it cheaper at like a back alley
draft house.
Yeah,
or they just want someone in the door.
Or you can get that shit cheaper at Bricklight Dive.
Any place that has a large tap selection,
can
get amazing deals from the distributors.
Yeah, because they have bigger tap selections because they're just trying to get their taps in there.
Yeah, I mean it's like it's basically like that is like free advertisement for that brand and that distributor.
That's cool.
Even if no one even drinks it, you just have that tap handle there.
Oh God, tell
it on your
about
beer list.
how expensive craft beer is in Clovis.
Oh Jesus Christ! Well, there's two things. We'll go to Clovis, then we'll go to this other one. So in Clovis, I go down to visit my parents, and you can't get a 6-pack of any craft beer at Albertsons. This is Albertsons. Less than $10.
What?
For a 6-pack. I didn't see one like real craft like Marble, Ska, anything. They're all like $9.99. I mean, they're less than, they're like 1 penny, but that's what they all were at. And I was like, Jesus. So the only one, here's the one that blew my mind.
So going to Clovis is like revisiting the 90s?
Right. So I did find one craft beer that was $7.99.
Was it Shock Top?
No. It was, what's the one from Boston? It's brown. It's been around forever.
Samuel.
No.
No.
Actually, I'm sorry. It's from England. It's a big one. It's a big one, too.
Brown.
It's a brown.
Honey brown?
No. Fuck. And it's a real good one. I'll think of it in a second.
All right.
Anyway, so then I come up here, and there's the hangar, the hangar by El Rey.
Yeah.
That new one. Man, do they not know what neighborhood they're in? I mean, you're in a PBR / Tecate neighborhood.
I haven't been there. What's it like?
It's all right.
It's all right.
But, I mean, they have, Tecate and PBR. But then they have, like Ballast Point and Upslope. Dude, they have high-end fucking microbrew beers. Like, you can buy the Bombers, and the Bombers are $7, $8.
Oh, badass. I need to go there.
Well, but, I mean, then, that's still pretty high. But then they had like a 4-pack of 12-ounce beers from Ballast Point for $15. And I was like, what in the shit, man?
My favorite...
Newcastle was $7.99.
My favorite
I like Newcastle.
IPA is the Elevated from La Cumbre.
Yeah.
And there's the 4 pints, and that's $10, which I think, Well,
those are 4 16-ounce cans.
Yeah.
This was 4 12-ounce cans.
Oh, fuck
for
that.
For $15. I was like, that is bullshit, man. I don't care what it is, man.
Yeah, basically, I don't care what it is.
Well, are they trying to set themselves up
I don't know, man.
a specialty beer store?
They are.
Well, then that's normal.
Well, no, I'm not. Oh, that place? I think they are.
Well, then that's normal.
But they're in the wrong neighborhood.
I read an interesting article
Not really.
about...
I mean, the place I worked at, the Bird of Paradise, when I worked there, we had the largest craft beer selection in the entire state, and we're based in the war zone.
I've never been there. So.
How much is a bomber of Arrogant Bastard? Has that increased?
It depends where you get it from.
Because I remember that was the first holy shit. This is like one of the first.
I'm trying to get Carl from Stone to do a show here.
Darkest beers. And that was 2005.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? This is bullshit. But then it turned out I got into beer, and it's actually pretty good.
Well,
yeah, we're trying to get Carl from Stone on. So
seeing as when I worked there, we buy it by basically pallets.
Yeah.
We would sell Arrogant Bastard by the bomber for $5.99.
See, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
$7 or $8 is a little ridiculous.
But that was how many years ago though?
2. How long? It's been 2 years since I've worked there.
I think a bomber should be around $5, $6, not $7 or $8.
They have their Double Bastard, which is almost barley wine at that point. So that one's $8.
That makes sense because you're gonna get fucked up off that one.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get fucked up off that one thing. But
I can't believe they even sell that to public. I mean, not just in the brewery,
right? It's
yeah, I mean they're Double Bastard. Yeah, you're gonna pay $8 or $9 for that, but the regular one.
Yeah, but they definitely do have their specialties at that place, the hangar, because there is one special refrigerator that's all the expensive bombers.
They can actually probably thank me and Pete from Bird of Paradise for that happening, because we're the ones that drove to get a whole lot of craft beers specialty craft beers into this state because, you know, the way the liquor stuff works. If the distributor doesn't...
Well, and that was the one thing, like, I was telling somebody about Lobo Beast 100. Is that the name of it?
Lobo Beast 101.
Lobo Beast 101. Okay. I was telling somebody about it, and I was like, man, that place is cool. And they're like, what's it like? I go, well, you know, they've got 100 and something taps, and none of them are local. And they were like, why would they do that? I was like, because you can get all the local beers everywhere.
True.
So why not try some that aren't fucking from here? I mean, you know, I'm not dissing on local, but I mean, we have a lot of that. I mean, if you want local, go to the fucking brewery. But if you want the Death by Coconut, which is an excellent beer.
Oh my God, I tried that, and yeah, I told you about it.
Yeah.
That shit is
so
delicious.
then I tried it. Excellent. Actually, they didn't have Death by Coconut. They had that coconut porter that was disgusting.
Oh yeah, the Lobo Beast had the shitty. I guess they make that. I don't know who made it.
Oh, it was B2B.
Oh yeah.
But if you want Mr. Pineapple by Santan, go to Lobo Beast 101. Have you ever heard of that beer?
On the same note as my new fancy gum, I can't drink beer anymore.
Oh, okay. Like you quit or you just can't?
I can't. Beer actually makes me sick. I have a chronic candida infection.
Oh, okay. That sounds terrible, Smiley.
Yeah, I have a fungus slowly eating away my insides, and
You're falling apart, dude.
No, I've had it like all my entire life. I've just chose to ignore it. This is part of being an adult. I'm confronting that I have a latex allergy.
No, you're falling apart, dog. You're no good to us no more.
No, like God, like nowhere in town you can get Upslope on tap.
No,
there's nowhere else in town you can get. Oh, I'm sure there is, but no,
not all in one place.
God, they had Upslope, they had Ska on tap, which is crazy. I've never seen that. I've always had in the cans, like some guy from Colorado's like, yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my boy Billy Whitaker, who's watching right now.
Oh, Billy!
Shit, hell yeah!
He said, "Nice Mr. Pineapple drop," because that's Billy's home.
And
well, not his home area, but he likes that area.
But you know, you have like all this stuff. Actually, Billy introduced us to all these breweries, and now we have them on tap in fucking Albuquerque.
At the Lobo Beast 101. We can go there and actually he talks about all these beers. We never could have them. Now we can for $3.
For $3 fucking dollars. It's amazing.
Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch brewery.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty
You don't
cool.
feed us. You charge us too much for beer.
No shit.
Oh my God, there's gonna be like one of those like revolutions. Like we just go in and like just like hack at the kegs like the old prohibitionists used to do.
$5.50 my ass.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna wear like a bonnet and like a big like.
Hell no, we won't go. Just hacking at the wooden barrels.
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
I was just imagining Billy in a bonnet. That's all. With an axe.
I'm dressed as like a IRS agent.
The pints are too damn high.
The pints are too damn high.
Oh God, we didn't start that campaign.
The pints are too damn high.
We can make up some stickers real quick.
Make up some stickers.
Yeah.
Oh God, like we can totally like
Your pints are too damn high, and then stick it in the bathroom.
Yeah, make a big ass sticker, and then once momentum gets going, I'm like, no, all our locals are $3 now. It's like
yes, we won, we're winners.
And then like there's gonna be just like attend all of us, but with like a.
I'm pretty good at street campaigns. I can just like staple those up all over town, just while I'm walking around.
I'll name the show "Your Pints Are Too Damn High."
Yeah, your pints are too damn high.
Susanna Martinez, close the pint mines.
Yeah. Close the pint mines, Susanna.
Yes.
And Obama's close the weed mines.
Yeah, close the weed mines.
Oh my God, that's a great campaign. The pints are too damn high.
The pints are too damn high. We're gonna get Carl from Stone on here at some point. We'll bring that up. We'll bring it up to everybody.
And it should be that fucking guy.
George Bose, we'll bring him.
No. The guy who actually brought up the rent's too high. He has the big, like whatever, curly mustache. And instead of the rent's too damn, the pints are too damn high.
And then put beers in front of them.
And we
Some
need
old milk cans.
And we need to have us, like our profiles, but with like masks over our like mouths.
Yeah.
Like bandanas, like we're revolutionaries.
Oh, right on, yeah. That'd be awesome. We should do that. The pints are too damn high. Sorry. We'll get banned from all these breweries. They don't even let us in the door. No, you're not welcome here.
No, they can't do that. I guess they should. I'm pretty sure they could.
I'm pretty sure they can, yeah.
They can.
But I've run a bar before, yeah. You can totally
do a lot of shit, yeah.
But like I said, there's still that like brewery like gold rush going on right now too.
Yeah.
And there's it's like 20-something more licenses.
That's a good way to put it.
Well, that's why we have to like set the precedence right now.
Yeah. You open a new brewery, you want me to come in there, $3 pints.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Because the pints are too damn high.
The pints are too damn
high.
Oh, God. Pints are too damn high.
We can't go into like our buddy like Matt's place though and say that.
Oh gosh, no.
Well, he's our 4. Oh, he's our 5. Yeah, they're 5.
Are they 5? Yeah. Well, we can. I mean, we can do what we want. I guess. I don't know. We'll be banned from there,
right?
The pints. We won't get to host
he's not really. He's a distillery.
Yeah.
Matt's is mainly is a distillery. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He just brings in beer for fun.
No, he makes it.
Well, and yeah,
he does some good ones.
But he does it.
He took that 4th of July and he barreled it. And that turned out really good. That faulty that he has.
But I will give a shout out to
Pabst
Blue Ribbon for being 75 cents on Thursdays at Burst Tiki Lounge.
Back in the day, they still do that?
I think they still do.
Can I have a PBR?
Yeah.
Are they 75 cents? That's the next campaign. Your PBRs are too damn high.
Oh, the thing is now, like I mentioned this at a show maybe like once or twice, like a couple of years ago, but
I haven't been to Burst since someone's told me that I was too old when I was there.
No, there's some old people there, believe me.
Not on Thursdays. That's all college kids.
So anyway, I mentioned this on the show like a couple of years ago, talking about how Miller High Life was $13.99 4th of July weekend in 2005.
Wow.
And now you go in and you're lucky to get a 30-pack for $18.
Really?
Yeah.
Miller High Life's over $20. Well, in Clovis, it's going to be like, that's the other thing, too. The 30-packs there were like $27, $28.
Oh, fuck that.
What?
They were not fucking around, man. I don't know. They're in a beer drought over there.
Oh, my God. I can see myself being an old man, like, being like, I remember when High Life was $13.99 for a 30-pack.
Oh, man. The distributors must be having a heyday out there.
And I could see myself being the old man being like, I remember when pints were like $3.
It's the new gasoline, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I remember like they would raise. So I remember when gas prices were going up and then beer prices would go up. And it made sense because you'd say, well, why is beer going up? They're like, well, we got to haul it and gas is more expensive. Okay. Well, now gas is fucking cheaper than milk. It's like, well, what's the point of why is it going up, man?
It's because of fucking like Portland and like gentrification. Like all these people,
fuckers.
All these motherfuckers will pay the $5, so they'll charge as much as they want.
So they can keep the riffraff out, really.
Yeah.
Speaking of Portland,
you're going, right?
I will be in Portland for 2 weeks.
This is your last show for a while, right?
Yeah, I will be missing, unfortunately, the next few shows.
That's right.
A couple shows.
Fuck, so I've got to run that open mic by myself. Okay. I can do that.
Call up Chase.
Chase ain't running no open mic.
Well, he can help.
I barely know anything about it.
It's really easy.
Yeah. You just announce the next person.
And it's like, welcome to Ten Drinks Open Mic.
It does help to have a cohort.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to get him in here.
Josh might be in town by that point, too.
Josh Brazilians, he will.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd love to help with that.
Yeah, we can maybe have him come on the show a couple times, maybe.
Hell yeah, I mean, he'd be great. Like I was actually talking with him, and I was like, "Oh, that's great." So when I'm going up to Portland, you guys are coming out here. Real nice.
I don't know why Billy Whitaker didn't call in. He should call in the second hour. Not be such a puss.
I know. I mean, he doesn't strike me as that much of a puss.
Because we're talking like beer and stuff, you know.
I know.
But let's finish the first hour here, and then we'll go into the second hour. Maybe we'll get a Billy Whitaker call. Who knows?
And we'll talk about. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh, okay. I was excited, man. I was like, what are we talking about? Sweet.
I think we talked about my show already. What was that?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll save this for the second.
We'll figure some shit out. So you don't have anything coming up, do you, Billy?
Actually, I don't. Oh, I have a show tomorrow night. I have a show tomorrow night at Tractor Brewery.
You do?
Yeah, it's Tractor Brewery, and it's called Tom Waits for Christmas.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to check that out.
So I have to sing 2 covers. I'm singing I have to learn this fucking song, the John Denver, Daddy Don't Get Drunk for Christmas. And I have to learn when. I already know when.
When are you learning it? Today or tomorrow?
Oh, I'm off all day tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay.
And so that's going to happen. And hopefully I get some free beer. And
okay. You only have to do 2 songs?
Only 2 songs, yeah.
Damn. That's nice. So that's tomorrow. What time is that at?
That's going to be about 8 o'clock. Well, the thing is, I will probably be playing about 9 because I thought I had to work, but I'm off.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be probably like 9:30, 10.
Who's running that show?
Barney Lopez.
Cool. All right. Smiley, you don't have anything because you're...
I do, actually. My dance group will be dancing for the Doce. This 12th, I believe it's Saturday, we'll be at Our Lady of Guadalupe Church off of Griegos and 12th. So, yeah, we'll be dancing in Martineztown.
We'll be dancing in Martineztown. We're in Martineztown right now.
Oh, okay, no. What's the one over there then? On the other side, Central? Whatever. Anyway, Griegos and 12th. Our Lady of Guadalupe
Griegos and 12th is that way.
It's that
like
way.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's kind of like South North Valley.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. All right. Well, wherever that address is.
Okay.
Oh, and I actually want to talk about, like, as Broqueños, how happy we are to have avoided a lot of these. We actually went to the Holly Holm thing.
Yeah.
We're so happy we missed the Twinkle Light Parade. We're so happy with the Shop and Stroll.
I usually like the Shop and Stroll, but all right.
But anyway, so, like, I heard it was just a clusterfuck. It was big. It was all complaints on Facebook.
I thought it was gonna get, like, canceled. That's what I kept hearing.
Oh, really? For why?
The Twinkle Light Parade?
How come?
I don't know. I just kept hearing there was like.
Well, see, I don't talk about the Twinkle Light Parade because fucking Nob Hill stole that from downtown. So fuck them.
And I don't know. I kind of liked it better in Nob Hill though.
Yeah, because it doesn't block traffic down here. Yeah, right? You guys got the suck. Ha ha. Yeah. Wednesday nights we do Cards Against Humanity. This will be Smiley's last Wednesday for a while.
Yeah, I'll be out of town for 2 weeks.
So come out 7:30, Distillery 365. Come play with us. It's a lot of fun. We give away a prize or 2. Never know.
Oh, can I give a shout out to my brother? My brother is in New Mexico. He flew in to surprise my parents on Wednesday. So he's in Farmington. So he's probably going to be listening to this at least the podcast tomorrow, here in a couple days. So I want to give a shout out to David. David, great
Happy
to have
birthday,
you back.
David.
No, it's not his birthday, but
Happy Easter, David.
Happy Christmas, and
Happy Holly Holm Day.
I'm gonna see you soon, and
David.
to love you. And
is it David or David?
David.
David.
You guys can check us out here every Sunday night from 6 to 8 at 10drinkminimum.com. If you're listening to the podcast and you always wonder where you go for the live show, it's pretty simple to watch. You just go onto our website and click on at 6 o'clock usually. Click on the video and it should come up. Other than that, go on to 10drinkminimum.com to add us on any social media that we pertain to, I guess. Yeah, and send us a shout out, info@10drinkminimum.com. We always drink when we do the show. You should always drink when you listen, but always remember,
never get too drunk to jerk. 10drinkminimum.com.
Which one? This one?
That reminds me. Who do I know?
Way to go, you ruined my plans. Who would have thought it, You say you've been done wrong.
Which way to go? How foolish I've been from the time that we started with a lame excuse.
too hard to tear these thinning walls apart. Honey, who am I to become your ghost tonight? Do you think you work too hard to tear these thinning walls apart? Honey,
my palms your face, my fist your eye, my leg your thigh. Could you bruise enough to call it even?
bones can break, I would die every minute, but I won't ever admit it. Blue face, nowhere, goodbye. Honey, way to go. You ruined my plans. Who would have thought it? Would have thought it? You say you've been done wrong.
Which way to go? How foolish I've been from the time that we started. With a lame excuse, be gone, honey. Who am I to become your ghost tonight? Do you think you work too hard to tear these thinning walls apart? Honey, who am I to become your ghost tonight? Do you think you work too hard to tear these thinning walls apart? Honey, who am I to become your ghost tonight? Do you think you work too hard to tear these thinning walls
listening to 10 Drink Minimum, voted Albuquerque's #1 podcast with Chris, Billy, and Smiley.
I want to say with like the influx of like new podcasts that's been out in like the next couple of years, there's gonna be that.
You need to turn them up.
There is definitely gonna be that charge for like
to put us down.
Put us down. Yeah, I know.
Ain't nobody putting us down.
We've been talking about this for a while, Billy. Where have you been at?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're gonna come for us.
They already are coming for us. You go up. There you go.
Check out my hippie.
It's hippie gum.
Or I don't even. It's more like hipster gum.
Hipster gum.
No, when you say like you're searching this gum out, like where do you go?
God, there was. I want to remember the gum. It was like checker gum or something. My mom would get when she was little, and I tried it. It was disgusting.
It is surprisingly hard to find gum without latex in it. Sorry.
Where'd you go? Like the organic like store or Whole Foods or?
Actually, I found it at Sprouts, and they were discontinuing it, so I bought all of it.
Oh.
So
is it good?
Yeah, it tastes like gum.
Can I try a piece?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to ask, like, okay, so obviously latex is the main base for gums we chew.
All right. This looks like, you're right. It looks like a pellet you're gonna feed like a rabbit.
Do you like cinnamon? I've meant to.
All right, I'm trying this.
Hippie gum.
It is okay. It's chewy.
So does it dissolve? Like at all, since it doesn't have latex, or is it kind of the same?
It's tree sap. It's tree sap. It's flavored tree sap. That's what it is.
Well, that's good. So it dissolves it. If you were to chew it enough, it will go away.
Probably, yeah.
Well, that's good. I like that. I like the idea of like, because the thing is,
I mean, it loses its flavor very quickly.
Very quickly.
Wow.
I would say that
it's already gone.
But see, I'm using it to quell.
Yeah.
Sugar cravings and nicotine cravings.
Yeah. I feel like there's no bubble I could blow with this.
I haven't tried, but it is mainly for chewing.
Yeah.
I think that elasticity they add in.
Yeah. The flavor's completely gone.
Oh, damn.
like 30 seconds. Gone.
But
hipster gum.
But here's the thing. It keeps the consistency of gum, though, right?
It does. You're right. Yeah, it's very gum-ish.
Because I've I tried 2 other ones before this, and it just doesn't have the same, like, what you expect from chewing gum consistency.
Yeah, I would say that that's gonna be my next venture is like all natural gum.
All natural
that
gum
keeps its flavor.
Oh, okay.
I'll be a millionaire.
Yeah, because this is. But see, you got to start out. Here's how you start out that.
See, it doesn't. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't lose its flavor. It loses its sugar right away. You'll notice if you keep chewing that the cinnamon oil still keeps coming.
No, you're right. It is there. See, what you're gonna have to do right away, Billy, is this. Regular gum has latex in it. It has latex like condoms.
Exactly.
And then people are gonna be like, "What?
Oh my God!"
You have to go like this. Did you know what gum base is? Mm-hmm. When you read that, that is basically latex, rubber gloves.
Yeah.
And Elmer's glue.
Yeah. Oh and then people go, "What?" And then you go, "Not ours. All organic."
That's how they got people to subscribe to like mouthwash.
Right.
Because like everyone was like, "Oh, did you know that there is these chemicals in your mouth, like which, whatever that cause bad breath?" And they made up a disease.
Did they really?
Yeah, they made up a disease called like
halitosis.
Yeah, that's a made up disease by.
I didn't know that.
By So anyways,
by big Listerine.
Yeah, it's by Listerine
or big mouthwash.
So it was a
bad breath disease.
Bad breath disease, and the thing is.
Do you have halitosis?
And Listerine made up that word.
Yeah. I don't. You know what? Here's the thing.
You can get bad breath from, say, like gingivitis.
Sure.
Like gum disease will cause your gums to bleed, and you know what? Old blood smells disgusting.
Bad, Oh damn. Well, here's the thing about Listerine. I don't know what it does, but if you told me, man, it'll kill germs in your mouth. All you have to do to believe that is to put some fucking Listerine in your mouth.
That's kind of true. Like,
I believe oh my God, it burns.
Ouch. And the thing is,
it's killing something.
The base for Listerine was basically just like household cleaning and things you're not supposed to.
Really?
Yeah. And the same thing with
you're not supposed to swallow it.
There's a big problem with like baby wipes. I guess people are big into baby wipes, and it's supposed to make you cleaner or whatever.
Right.
But the thing is, it doesn't. Well, I guess it makes your butt wet, but.
People wiping their ass with baby wipes.
And the thing is, they're called non-flushable, which is bullshit because they're a big. I forgot what they're called, but you have these big mounds of baby wipes in the sewers now that are a big problem for plumbers.
So they're not going through. Yeah, it's like tampons.
Yeah. So that's another big thing. Like
tampons are the worst thing you can flush in the toilet. They expand.
Oh right, yeah.
So it expands into the pipe, and then boom. Then it catches on some tree roots.
They're just doing their job.
Yeah,
they're like, we're supposed to expand.
And so like it was funny because there was this interview with the head of plumbing and sanitation in San Francisco. It's like, yeah, fuck your baby wipes. They're ruining our pipe system.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of known now to like not flush tampons.
No,
but
it still happens all the fucking time.
I would say that
with every generation of teenage girls,
yes, they
have to
get
be
embarrassed.
But I will say that
I don't know what to do with this. Down the toilet.
Oh, that's true.
They do, yeah.
But to have a product that says flushable baby wipes,
and it's shitty. Yeah, that sucks, man.
And that's the thing with like soaps that have like the pumice in it for exfoliation.
Well, it's not actual pumice; it's the plastic.
Oh, it is
beads.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's just beads. So what's happening is like people who live in like say by the Great Lakes, all that shit doesn't get filtered out.
Oh.
So now it's you walk into the Great Lakes and it just feels like you're in beads or like whatever.
Like feel good actually.
Exfoliating.
Well, it's funny where that comes from because like the ones you're talking about, comes from like man products. Like I don't. Okay, like I grew up on a farm. Well, when you get grease on your hands, grease gets down into like the little crevices in your fingerprints and in your knuckles and all that. So it's very hard to get it out with soap. Mm-hmm. So there are man soaps. And when I say a man soap, you're at fucking Napa and they sell soap.
Oh, shit.
And it comes in like a tub and it's orange. You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So you unscrew the lid and if you go to any garage, they'll have this. And it'll be covered in grease. Oil and grease. And you stick your fingers down in it and it comes out and it's just got grit in it. And when I say grit, I think it's actually sand. Because I think sand is actually, it's like really like high...
It's abrasive.
Abrasive sand. And, you put it on your hands and you do like this. And
sandpaper.
And it pulls that grease out of the little, like out of these little lines here on your hand.
It's the same concept except with women's lotions and stuff.
Yeah.
They're called exfoliation beads.
Right.
And they're actually literally just pieces of plastic.
Yeah. But they got the idea from like that.
Whereas like the mechanics stuff, no, that just has like hummus and sand in it. You're just like,
and it works fucking.
It's like,
really.
this doesn't feel nice. Can we just like
and it's just there.
But it's weird. It does feel nice.
It does.
Really? It'll take the dead skin off of your hands. Your hands feel really good after.
It takes a whole layer of skin off your hands, and your hands are soft afterwards. You're like,
and it's orange and it smells really good. I don't know. It's really odd.
All I'm saying, like I say that should be marketed as far as this new like plastic bead like pumice thing that girls are into, as far as exfoliation goes.
It should. I mean, it's a bright color and it smells nice. I don't know why they aren't just marketing them anyway.
Is it called man soap?
No, it's not called man soap, but I always call it mechanic soap.
Mechanic soap or something.
Which doesn't sound any prettier.
There's nothing pretty about it. It's
like I've changed my oil before. I know like how you cannot just get like fucking grease off your hands. Tough. Or like the black shit off your hands. You can't just get that off with
Gojo hand cleaner or Super
but
soap.
You know what does work?
What?
Gasoline.
Gasoline. That sure does. But then you have to dump it on the ground.
I know.
But that's okay. Because gasoline, you dump it on the ground, it just evaporates,
yeah.
But then, it burns your fucking skin, so.
But anyway, gasoline will get fucking grease off your hands pretty quick.
Gojo.
Never tried it, but yeah, it's Gojo. Right?
Gojo. It's the name of that orange shit, yeah.
You can get it at Napa.
Yeah, dude.
The John Deere store.
Yeah,
natural orange gallon pumice. Yeah.
It is. It's like.
I mean, look, that's as manly a soap container as you can get.
It's soap
a big
and ground
jug with a fucking squirter
right?
on the top.
It's like soap and ground pumice, right? That's pretty much all it is.
Yeah.
and you just scrape your skin off. There we go.
Yeah, and it comes
No
in like a
more
little
grease.
tub. There's the little tub. Hold on. Yeah, that little super soap 1 pound tub. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember
That's a
seeing those.
soap tub. Like, that's a man soap tub. Like, you take the top off, and it'll say on the side, does not need water. You know, it's like, okay.
It doesn't need it, but it certainly helps.
It certainly helps, yeah. I used a lot of that in my day working on the farm. Back on the farm.
Yeah, because I guess the equipment needed tending to.
Yeah, well, there's no worse smell. Oil smells bad. Gasoline doesn't smell bad, actually. But fucking diesel fuel is disgusting smell. If you smell like diesel fuel, ugh.
I actually don't know.
It's
amazed.
terrible.
I wouldn't know. I've never had a car that had required, and I've never owned anything.
I never worked around the tractor.
A lot of farm equipment, yeah. So the way fuel works is like they take crude oil, and they actually skim, like they put it in like a big container, and this is a very simplified way of saying it, but they take the different grades of fuel off of the whatever, and diesel is way down low in the grade of fuel.
It's the dregs.
It's not the dregs, but it's it's heavier.
It's right above oil.
It stinks way worse than oil does.
So I don't know I don't know why.
See, I'm imagining this is like a dairy still, basically.
It doesn't smell that bad.
Well, no, I mean, I'm like the way you're talking about taking the grades off.
So,
because you'll have like the stuff that makes butter at the top, and then cream underneath.
Correct.
That,
it is that.
then,
Yeah, it is like that.
And the weird thing, like, I don't know, like, is diesel supposed to like give you more combustion for your buck or whatever?
Well, the way a diesel motor works is a lot different than a gasoline motor.
It's true.
You can't put gas in or vice versa.
Diesel motors can work underwater.
They can, but the way a diesel motor works is they don't have spark plugs. They have what's called glow plugs, and you have to turn the car, like a diesel car, on. I don't know anymore, but used to. This is how it worked. You would have to turn it on, like you would turn it to like the start position before you clicked it forward, and there would be a thing that would say glow plugs, and it would come on, and that would stay on, and you had to wait till that goes off. Then you start the vehicle.
Damn.
Because the glow plugs like heat up. And it's harder to burn diesel than it is gas. It has a different flash point. So diesel also needs to be compressed more before it can be combusted. So I don't know, but it does last longer than gasoline.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And propane's the same as diesel. It has a higher flash point, so it has to be like the way propane works on an engine. Like you can take a gasoline engine and convert it to propane. Like my dad, when I was growing up, he had a truck that was both propane and gas. So he would run it on gas until he would run it on gas only if he was out of propane. Because propane was I don't know if it is still, but it was way more cheaper than.
No, propane's still really
cheap. And so you'd have these propane tanks in the back, and they would hook it up to your motor, and you would turn off basically you have a switch that turns off your fuel injection.
Oh shit!
And you would run your motor out of gas, and as soon as the motor starts dying, you would quickly flip on the propane, and it sprays. Propane does not spray in the motor as a liquid; it sprays into the motor like as a gas.
Yeah.
And then it gets compacted, and then boom, it lights it, and that moves the motor. But you lose a lot of power with propane. It's very interesting, but it's very cheap to run a car.
So, like, keep
in mind, all this is like fossil fuels. That
so you go from running like at like 60 miles an hour down to like what, like 35?
I don't know. Actually, don't know what they make propane.
You gain like more miles per gallon. But I'm saying like if you fucking stomp on it, you're not gonna go.
No, that's what I meant. I meant like you go from like 60 miles per hour down to like 35 if you're going from internal combustion down to.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the ratio, but like you have a car that runs like 100 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour on gas. Your high speed on propane is probably gonna be like 70, probably.
Oh, okay. So not as bad as I thought.
You're not really gonna romp it. You're not gonna.
Actually, it's the same ratio I was thinking.
All I know is like I played a show last night with Roger Apodaca, who has this car called a Leaf, and it's completely electric.
Really?
Yeah, it freaked me out because he drove up, and I was like.
It doesn't make any noise.
It doesn't make any noise. It's so weird. And I was like, they allow these things? Because I understand there's like regulations as far as like keeping like, you know, the fossil fuel industry going. But no, he has a completely electric car. It's like, so what happens? Like, so is there gas in here? I was like, nope. So how is this legal?
He has to plug it in though at his house, right?
He plugs it in, and I guess
it's legal in the state. We have New Mexico has a lot of regulations. I mean, like good regulations for, say, you know, solar use and electric cars,
zero emissions. It was crazy. It's like, so what happens when you run out of power? It's like, I got to get it towed because there's no gas tank.
It's called AAA.
Has he had to do that?
No. Oh. And the thing is, it'll tell you like how many miles you have left, and from your charge, and he charges it. You know, it's like
you charge it at your house.
You charge it at your house, and it's like
at work too.
Or you can
at work. Yeah, it's crazy. Yes.
There's a place at work for him to do that.
Oh man, so
Roger and I work at the same place.
There's some places,
that's right. You guys work at the same place.
I found that out last night.
There's places downtown too you can charge your car.
So he just drives this electric car and it makes no noise.
Yeah,
and
that's the creepiest part about it.
Well, we have
that. I definitely say that is the creepiest part, that it makes no noise.
I wonder if he got the idea, because where we work at, I don't want to say where we work at, but we have them there, and I got to ride in one a lot Friday.
A Leaf.
No, these were the gym cars. And I mean, these are basically the ones we at work. They're not the diamonds. The diamonds are the ones that you can like ride them out on the road. The diamonds are the ones. Oh, we got a call.
Oh,
stop talking about electric cars, you faggots.
You're on 10 Drink Minimum.
Hello.
Hello.
Chris.
Yeah.
It's your friend Billy.
What's up?
Billy.
Oh man.
What's up, buddy?
How are you doing?
Oh, you know, just watching the show. Just driving to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport right now.
Who's going to the airport?
Ethan's coming back in from Miami right now, actually.
Oh, what do you watch the phone on our show on your phone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
That's tight. Yeah. I'm glad you can actually do that.
So how are you liking the Dallas-Fort Worth area?
You know, it's cool, man. I mean, there's so much craft beer out here. It's crazy. I mean, you know a little bit about it, and you also got to taste some of while you're here a few weeks ago, man. But it's just crazy out here. It's blowing up.
Have you gone to, what was that place I told you about, the Flying Saucer yet?
No. After your experience, I gave up on it.
Oh, you didn't want to go?
Oh, yeah. The thing is, like, there's things to be said about, like, just, like, word of mouth bad reviews.
Yeah, so awesome. Well, what kind of places have you gone to out there that you're like, fuck yeah, dude, this place is the shit?
Well, I've been to like Lakewood Brewing, so like it's one of the local ones out here. You know, there's this place I go to called Drunken Donkey lately. I think you've been there, haven't you?
Drunken Donkey? No,
Yeah, it's actually right there next to Top Golf. They got about 150 some odd beers on tap.
Oh, I saw it. We have one. Did you hear what we were talking about here? We have Lobo Beast 101 now.
Yeah. I think that was just going in as I was leaving, right?
Yeah, we went the other day.
They were just opening it up.
We went the other day, and the most expensive beers are $3.
Wow, that's cheap. And everything out here is like $6.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Fuck.
See,
God damn.
we got to put a stop to this, Billy. Pints are too damn high.
The pints are too damn high.
I think you should move forward with that campaign.
Right.
It work perfect.
Because
I think we should too.
That Lobo Beast 101, they have $3. The normal beers are $3, and then the specials are $2.50. You can get a Mr. Pineapple, $3, man.
Love Mr. Pineapple.
It was good.
What's the story behind it? Like, was it shitty beer, but they just added pineapple juice to it?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know the exact story, but basically what happened is they're making the beer of some sort. I don't even know what style of beer or anything like that. And they botched it so bad that they didn't want to throw it out. They added a bunch of pineapple to it. Then over the course of time, they actually perfected it. They sold it for pretty much like $2 a pint when they first came out with it, just to get rid of it and try to recoup some of their money. And then they perfected it over time and it became what it is.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it a lot.
Isn't it like basically a shandy? Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
The thing is, like, I want to say, like, a lot of the beers that I like, not even I like, just like the one run kind of like casks are like fuck ups, but they just like it's never gonna happen again.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Yeah, they told me that the Highland Heath for Santa Fe was a fuck up.
Really?
Yeah. They.
That's a delicious sour.
Yeah, he said that they overdid it, so then they did something to it just to try to salvage it, and it just came out just great, and they can't figure out how. And I went, shit.
Well, the creek's going away too.
Yeah. Have you tried Death by Coconut, Billy?
I have not yet.
It's good. I like it.
Really?
It's somewhere in Colorado. The Oscar Blues or
Oscar Blues?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oscar.
But the thing is, I don't know. Understand? Like, I guess a coat because it's mixed with a porter. I don't know if that's kind of like because you can actually add coconut to anything. I guess porter is like the most like logical thing to do. But it was fucking good.
Oh yeah, Oscar Blues Grill and Brew. Is that right?
It's Oscar Blues, the brewery. I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, it's good. We had it. It's all over the place here now. It's really good.
So you would be happy to know that.
What's that? Hello?
Oh, I think he's cut off.
Did we lose him?
But I will say Billy does know about his beer.
Hello?
And I will say that he has some of the most ridiculous collections of beers I've ever seen. Like the Juniper Berry like Stone he had was fucking amazing. And it's like, how can you get this? You can't really. You can't ever.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's like, yeah, that's really hard to get.
All right, well, you guys did not hang out with me in my heyday.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, look at me and my like slurm from Futurama recipe. Whatever. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, you can tell how much I was in the liquor industry. I have a beer dispensing refrigerator that talks to you.
I know. I know you do.
And we want it.
And I have
We want it.
I've told
we want
you.
it in that corner and just kind of just like,
Yeah.
we'll have like a wide variety of beer in that.
I
corner.
picture that.
over and get it.
Okay.
I just want to put the 10 drink minimum logo on the front.
Yeah.
And put it over here. I don't use it in my house.
We actually get a decal from
Yes.
a good sign.
Yeah.
and just-
Exactly.
So then, if we're gonna do that, then the evolution of the show would be like, have you ever watched what's that show? The sports show in the morning. Dan Patrick Show. Our show will just be like the Dan Patrick Show. We'll all be wearing like microphones that just are like wireless, and we'll be over there like kicking the machine, getting a beer out of it, and like showing, standing around doing shit, shooting baskets,
like doing putt golf.
That is, to be honest, that when I saw that, I was like, I didn't know this, but that is my dream job right there.
He won. He won in life. Winning.
Yes.
Here's another thing. I've looked at the thing that makes the noise.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we can reprogram that.
Shit.
We can put new like every time you hit the pedal.
10 drink minimum rules. Every time, yeah.
Billy, why is your dick so big?
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be pretty awesome.
Stop it.
Well, see, what I want to do is I want to get rid of that desk there completely. And I don't even think we need a high top. We could bring that other table in, and then we could do the show over there. With that way we could use the TV again.
Like a table, like a round table.
Yeah.
Like
and I still have that neon that we can.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I've just been sitting on those.
Well, we got to get to work on it. Well, I have 10 days off, so.
You guys need to get on that. Like, I have the things, I just don't have the money to turn them into other
We'll come
stuff.
and get the vending machine before you leave. When are you leaving?
I'm leaving on the 14th.
Okay.
I'll be in Portland for 2 weeks.
So we got to come get that before you leave then. We'll load it up with beers.
I will turn it off because
it's got to thaw out.
Well, it's with the whole like Freon thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, yeah, if you turn it on its back while moving.
Oh yeah, it'll drain out. The Freon will drain out.
Yeah, you won't be able to turn it back on for 40 hours once you put it on its feet again.
Oh really? So because we're gonna have to put it on its back.
Yes, that just means you're gonna have to put it on its feet and just let it sit for 2 days.
2 days. Okay. That makes sense.
That's fine.
For everything to get back where it's supposed to be.
Okay. How come whenever we switch to the phone, everything gets quieter? I don't understand it.
I don't know. Maybe too many ports at the same time. I don't know. I don't know about these things.
But yeah,
It's all right.
come over and get that.
Okay.
Then you guys can get it
Okay.
like you can get it like
Ready to go get Tammy to measure it and.
hell yeah, because I totally want to see like instead of that like beer thing on it,
We could put it right there actually.
Yeah, get rid of that seat and
Yeah.
just have it right there.
Boom. We'd have to have we need to have some sort of way.
when you come over for it. I'm gonna give you the
Specs?
neon as well.
Oh, okay.
Cause
We'll take that over to Tammy and just like, can you put this on here?
Same
How
time.
much? Yeah.
like 10 drink minimum
See,
neon.
that's where these other
10 drink
podcasts out there, they're not doing what we're doing, man. We're just crazy. We're creating an environment where we're just insane. People go, where are you doing your shot? Oh, I'm doing it at our fucking house because we're fucking insane. Let me have another beer.
I mean, hell,
I will say that, Chris, you have a job where you have some little disposable income now.
Not yet, but I will, yeah. I'm working on it. I have to get, because you start a job and you have that first couple weeks and everything is fucking transferring over, Mm-hmm. So I'd say around January, February, yes. Agreed.
That's
yeah,
gonna be
you have to be at a new job for at least 2 to 3 months before you can start actually taking advantage of it.
Correct. Yeah.
Because before then, you're just the new guy.
Well, it's not even that. It's like I have to adjust to my pay periods changing because I have really odd pay periods now. Like this is the first time I've ever had non-Friday pay periods in my life. Because like for this last job I had, Billy and I got paid. I got paid 1 week. Billy got paid the next, and it kind of worked out. My job now, I get paid the 5th and the 20th.
Just standard, just
Yeah.
always.
If it's on a weekend, if say the 5th is a Saturday, I get paid on the 4th. Let's say the 5th is a Sunday, I get paid that Monday.
Oh, okay.
But if it's like a Wednesday, I'm getting paid. But it's really odd. It's got.
That's really fucking weird.
I gotta get used to it. It's very because
Well, I mean, I can see that. I mean, I don't even work a normal job now. Like when I'm like putting down on paperwork, it's like when you get paid by job.
Paid by the job.
Paid by job.
Is it one of those
When do
things
you
where
work?
you check it and you just kind of like have like the little like buy job?
By the job.
I just recertified myself for SNAP benefits, and it was so weird because I was like, okay, self-employed.
What are SNAP benefits?
Food stamps.
Oh shit, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't have a job.
Oh, okay. Well, he does.
Well, I do have a job.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
But if you're making like $5,000 a year,
Yeah, you can get a lot of food stamps.
you don't really.
Yeah.
It doesn't even. You don't have to file taxes at $5,000 a year.
Right.
Wow.
Well, you don't, huh?
No.
Officially, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can like say like if I didn't have a job on
There's
paper,
not even a
like
point
say,
for me to file taxes.
Say,
Like, you're not even making enough money.
Say if I did have like a non on paper job, can I sell like lots of drugs and still make millions of dollars, and just be on paper like not having a real job?
I don't know.
Well,
I guess
that's why the IRS takes down drug kingpins.
Yeah.
It's because not because they were selling drugs, because they're not paying their taxes.
Right. They go, why didn't you pay taxes? You go, well, I only made $5,000 a year. Yeah, but you bought 3 cars and 2 houses.
Oh,
They took Al Capone down for tax evasion.
That's how they took Al Capone down. They couldn't get him any other way.
Well, you didn't pay your taxes.
And they were like, well, how do you own all these things and not have an income?
yeah. So every year it's like I have no job. I'm sorry. Like I don't know what's going on.
Well, also like the first guy that won Survivor.
Yeah.
Never claimed that
He won the $1 million?
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
So
Because he thought they'd be waiting for
right
him
to
to get
jail. You're like, here you
He
go.
did. He went to jail.
Dumbass.
And
Tax
he helped-
evasion. Straight
He
to
helped
jail.
start that reality TV channel.
Yeah.
And he still went to jail, yeah.
Well,
Richard-
yeah. He
I have
didn't pay
no
his
income. I have
taxes.
no income.
The IRS is the single most scariest
Yeah.
thing in the U.S. The IRS will take you down. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you're a criminal, a politician. Doesn't matter.
They took Al Capone down. He died of syphilis in jail. Was it? It was Al Capone, right? Died of syphilis?
Yeah.
Yep.
He died of syphilis.
He
He was crazy, probably.
cut
like,
the bitch's eyes out. Was it So I Married an Axe Murderer where they go to that scene? It's Phil Hartman. And he cut the bitch's eyes out.
I don't know. Like I would say like The way I understand the IRS, of course, you give money for taxes and whatnot.
I don't think you give it. They take it.
They take it. Oh, they take it.
Oh, also, this is the only place in the world where you devise your own taxes.
But I want to say, like,
everyone else is like, this is what you owe.
There are a lot of, like,
you just give it
loopholes. There's a lot of, like, things you can do to be
tax
like
shelters.
Okay, tax shelters, whatever, like cheating, basically.
My company's in the Cayman Islands.
So anyway,
that doesn't exist in other countries.
No.
So what I'm saying is,
this is your
a lot of people get away with that, but say, like, so you get a letter, it's like, oh, I'm being audited, and that's the only time you get caught, right? Is if you're audited.
No, well, yeah,
that means you kind of really, really, really fucked up if you're getting audited.
Well, they're like you. I would assume I've never been audited, and I'm gonna knock on some wood here. I feel like when you get audited is when they're like, there's a lot of discrepancies in your shit here, and you're claiming a lot of, like, things against your taxes. We need to see exactly in person what you're talking about. Yeah, that's what I really feel like. An audit.
They drive up to your like mansion. It's like
it'd be like I make between $5,000 to $7,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
If they rolled up and saw me, like, driving
an Escalade,
even an actual car, they might get suspicious.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, and that's where, like, there's the whole, like, people are like the welfare, they're on welfare, you're on food stamps, get a real job. I get really torn on it because I worked as a property manager running, like, properties in Portales and Bernalillo, and those properties were, like, low-income properties, right?
Like Section 8?
Section 8, farm credit, whatever. So you can only make a certain amount of money to live there. And how that works is they go off your income, and then they go from the income, they decide, like, what your rent is going to be. Well, the rent of the apartment might be $560, but your part of it is like $35.
Oh, shit.
And then the government will pay the rest for you.
God damn.
And there was a lot of that, right? In Portales, there was a lot of that, where your rent was $20. Well, then they would go get in their fucking 2008, 2009 Escalade and drive away.
Oh, damn.
And it's like, wait a minute here, Or, they, and there's a lot of rules to it. Like, who's going to live in this place? Well, just me. Okay. Because anyone that lives there, their income also comes into play.
Yeah.
So they would move in.
It's
a woman would move in, and then all of a sudden some man would be there all the time. And you'd have to go, well, who are you? Well, I live here. Oh, you do? Well, no, my girlfriend lives here. Because if they say they live there, then you have to call them in. You have to claim their income.
Oh, damn.
So that they can, pay more of the fucking rent. But they wouldn't do it. So there are a lot of people, and I know this is it's controversial. There are a lot of fucking people that would, fuck with that shit.
It's easy to take advantage of the system.
And
I only do it as much as I need to.
Yeah. Well, if you only make $5,000 a year, you legitimately
that's all I make.
That shit. I mean, that's what you do make. But there's, come on, you're driving a fucking Escalade.
I've decided to be a starving artist. I don't even drive a car anymore.
I use the word Escalade because there was a lot of them.
Oh, wow.
On the property. This is like to help you get back, But then there was people that would come in. My mom did this as well. And there was a girl one time that, like, my mom's like, so what are you going to do when you get out of school? And she goes, oh, I'm going to be like my mama. I'm gonna be on welfare the rest of my life.
Oh my God.
Wow, why would you want to aspire to that? Well, they teach their children how to, bend the system. Like, they train them, to bend the system. So there is that. I mean, it exists. And those are the people that are pieces of shit, and they ruin it for the people who really fucking need the services,
Like me?
Yeah. And so that's where I'm kind of torn sometimes when people are like, well,
I mean, it's on a level, too. I would say, like, there's a lot worse, like, resources as far as, like, government money going to, like, fucking banks and, like, bailouts.
Oh, sure. Of course.
But it's on our level, like, we get pissed off at
the because
we don't
see that. We don't see that. We don't see the bank getting bailed out.
Yeah,
we hear it on the news.
We don't see the asshole who has, like, he's a billionaire, but still getting help from the government.
Well, he's laying off employees because they don't have enough, money
we don't see that, but it's easy
to pay him. But
but it's easy for us to get mad at those other people.
That's true. It was true, but it was very, it was very heartbreaking to it was like, just watching people lie to you. You're like, okay, well, I know you're lying to me, but
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but my food stamps, I lost them for 2 months.
You did?
I lost 15 pounds.
Wow. Because
I couldn't eat.
See, now you need that stuff. You're the kind of guy that does need that stuff.
Yeah.
We should just set up a Indiegogo campaign. GoFundMe. Does Smiley want to go back to school? No, not really. He just wants a lot of money.
I just want enough to eat. That's all.
Enough to eat and kind of just hang out with us.
Well, enough to eat buy a cheap plastic bottle of vodka.
A cheap bottle of vodka. You know what? Hey, I'm getting acting jobs now.
Yeah. What's the good cheap plastic bottle of vodka? What's the good one? Is it the Prestige?
Currently, it's Prestige because it's on sale for $5.99.
Wow.
So you're not into the Crystal Palace?
Oh, okay, no, not at all.
So Prestige is better.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Dark Eyes is not any good.
Oh God, no.
Dark Eyes. When I worked at the liquor store, what we used the minis of Dark Eyes was to defrost our windshields.
Oh wow.
It works amazingly.
I bet it does.
You just go.
That's crazy.
And no more ice.
Wow. The fact you had a windshield at that time.
That's the only thing I would use that for.
Dark Eyes.
Not for drinking.
Okay, so here's my question as far as like really cheap vodka. Dark Eyes, I understand, is probably the like.
I don't call that vodka. It's
I
dropped it on the ground once and broke a bottle, and it smelled so disgusting.
So why is it popular then? Because it's cheap and high alcohol content. Is that what it is?
Okay, well.
Well, yeah. People are poor. They don't. They just want that high.
From what I understand, people who've never had good vodka think that vodka's supposed to have a taste.
It doesn't have taste at all.
And Dark Eyes has a distinct taste.
Oh gosh.
It's like a kerosene embalming disgustingness. but for chronic alcoholics, not to say Navajos, but they think that vodka's supposed to taste like something.
Oh, I get it.
And the way it's supposed to taste is like Dark Eyes.
Yeah. Well, when we go to Matt's to Distillery 365, that's really what vodka's supposed to. I mean, it's very smooth.
Yeah, it has
the
epitome of vodka is tasting like nothing.
Almost, yeah. But the funny one is like people go, well, it doesn't smell like anything either. Well, that's not true. That's a total myth right there. They're like, well, you can drink vodka and then get pulled over and they won't know. No, they'll know.
Yeah.
It has an alcohol smell to it.
Well, it's not that. It's that your body processing alcohol creates ethanol, which has a smell.
Yeah, there you go. Smell of ethanol. I've just gone over there like when Matt's like making some vodka, and when it comes out of the still, it's 90 proof. And
I know that burnt my tongue, dude.
Oh my god!
Not because it was hot.
You take that lid off of that barrel
because it
has a smell to it. It burns all the hair in your fucking nose out. That's rough, man. And then they distill it down to like what 45 proof, something like that.
It blows my mind because
they distill it down to 80 proof.
He has the barrels of whiskey that are, I guess, going to become bourbon.
It's going to become bourbon, yeah.
I was like, that's not a lot. It's like, well, no, he has to water it down.
Yeah,
no.
because it's like 120 proof right now. And he's going to want to get it down to like,
Yeah, it's basically rocket fuel at this point.
I want to say, though.
Okay, this is why you have to have a license to run a distillery.
Because it could blow shit up.
Because the amount of like alcohol concentration that's a fucking bomb.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it correctly, stills explode.
They blow up, yeah.
With huge,
which is kind of interesting.
Potential force.
You always wonder, like, why we keep. I mean, I guess I know why we keep using oil as fossil fuels, but I mean, you could definitely switch over to like ethanol easily.
But yeah.
You know, and it would be a fuel source. You know, it's made out of grain. You know, it's made out of grain.
You could make it in your backyard.
Make it in your backyard, but they don't want you to do that. They don't want you.
Hell no, they don't.
Shit, no. Well, I mean, you blow some shit up, but
they'll let you like do it in a moped. They're like, oh, if you want to like run your moped.
Well, see, that's the thing is like I've been talking to people and they're like going to buy these home distilleries kits, and I'm like, that's not legal, and they're like, oh no, it is. I'm like, nah, I don't fucking think it is, man.
It depends on your state.
Here's a question though. So, what would happen if I took just like without it being watered down to like whatever proof? How would it taste?
What, vodka?
No. Well, the bourbon that say Matt has.
Oh, it's smooth as hell. I mean, I don't know.
I'm saying like the 120 proof.
It's very smooth.
Really?
Yeah.
But also burn the crap out of
Burns
your throat.
the hell. Like when
it would
have you ever had
burn
Everclear?
and numb it at
Never.
the same time.
Okay.
That's a good example.
I've had Everclear, and that was one time I got fucking face planted drunk at Road to Riches.
If you drink like the white whiskey now, like I can only compare it to the white whiskey because it's a white whiskey right now.
Okay.
And when you take a swig of it, very smooth, but then when you breathe out your nose, it burns like your nasal passages. Yeah.
I think it's. I'll compare it to the first time I ever had absinthe.
Okay.
It tastes like licorice and then burning.
The bourbon that he has did not taste like licorice.
Well, no. I'm just.
Oh.
That's the only other thing I've had that was like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like
absinthe is high, like 151 proof.
Yeah.
Fucking
it's like,
crazy shit.
You're like, gulp. Oh, it tastes like liquor.
Which is
oh my God.
Which is like what? Like 75% alcohol, right? Isn't that right? Like.
Yeah, it's a 2-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
So.
That's some crazy shit, man. It's like, man. The one thing that like really I guess I don't understand is like, you know, I've drank a lot of hard liquor in my life, and I understand like if it's, you know, if they say it's 90 proof, it's like 45% alcohol.
Yep.
Right.
That's correct.
Whenever you're drinking like beer, they'll say it's a 13%. So 13% of the bottle that you're drinking or the pint you're drinking is alcohol. Is that right? I guess I don't understand that.
No. 13% alcohol by volume.
Yeah.
It's APV. Yeah, no, that's correct.
Okay, so say you're doing like the 100%. Okay, proof-wise, means you double it, right?
There you go.
Half it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's 120 proof, it means it's 60% alcohol. Then,
yes,
right?
correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a lot. I mean, it's a lot of alcohol. I mean, if you drink like 99 bananas, that is 100 proof liquor. Essentially, it's like it's almost 50% of it alcohol.
Yep.
God, I didn't realize how alcohol was. Like rationed out. Like, what's the most? Is Everclear probably the most?
Everclear legally is probably the highest one. It's 191 proof. Yeah. So it's close to 90-something% alcohol.
That's what I drink.
It is,
and you can pour it in the gas tank of your car, and it'll run the car.
Oh, you can make Molotov cocktails out of it.
Yeah. I've poured it on. I remember when in college, people were like, "I'll take a swig of that," and you're like, "Well, hold on, bro. Let me show you what you're about to drink." And I'd pour it out on the concrete and just light it on fire.
Yeah.
Just throw a match in it, and it lights up like gasoline.
Holy shit.
Like, whoosh. Yeah. And they're like, whoa. And I'm like, this is going to burn. You need a chaser. That's like one hard alcohol. Why I'm like, you will need something to chase this.
I'm like, look at the bottle. It says on the bottle, do not take this straight.
No.
It says mix this. Mix.
It's the one bottle where like they didn't give a shit about an attractive label whatsoever. It's just like warnings.
If you're buying Everclear, then you need to know a lot of important things.
So
if you take this straight, it's going to tear out your throat and stomach lining.
What's the drinks you make with Everclear though?
Jungle juice.
Jungle juice. Yep.
Is it the big one?
Yeah.
You make a giant tub.
Fuck yeah.
So
fruit.
just for the alcohol content, is it relatively cheap?
No.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not expensive. No, it's not expensive. It's like, I'd say for a fifth.
It's expensive for a fifth, but I guess for it relative to its alcohol content.
I mean, you can get a fifth Everclear less than $20.
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Okay.
Okay. So
Back in the day, you could.
Well, there's tax laws against it now.
Oh, okay. I mean, look at it. I mean,
depending on the
warning.
alcohol by
warning,
volume.
Yeah.
Depending
Caution.
Depending on the alcohol by
flammable.
volume,
It's
you
corn.
get different.
Oh yeah,
tax
it's grain alcohol
stuff now. But that's it. They'd never change it.
Wow. Okay, they have changed it because this says 151 proof. That's down. I've never seen it that low. It used to be 191. That must be. Let's see.
Good for the public. And
Yeah, see, there it is. See, I told you.
I want to say I can go on
190.
YouTube or like some kind of weird
See, that one says 190.
Oh,
That other one said 150, right? Let's see. Yeah, see, that one's 151. That's Bacardi. I'd just get
I'm
Bacardi
sure
at that point.
there's
what?
somebody.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure there's a
No.
YouTube video now.
The ones we
of,
have, we had at liquor store are 190 proof.
I would say I would go on
Basically
YouTube
poison.
right now and see somebody chug a bottle of Everclear.
Complete? They would be dead.
They'd be dead.
Oh,
They'd
okay.
be dead
No.
as shit.
I've
yeah.
seen people chug like a vodka bottle though.
That's
That's
still pretty crazy.
completely different.
Still crazy, but not. Yeah.
I can do that.
A vodka bottle is. I mean, you're talking 90 proof.
80 proof.
80 proof. Okay, 80 proof, which is 40% alcohol, compared to 191
So what
proof.
did Jim Belushi chug?
Nothing. I mean, what are you talking about? The Jack Daniels?
The Jack Daniels, yeah. Was that?
He really didn't do that, but they say he did, but I don't. No way. That Jack Daniels he did in Animal House. That's 90 proof, I think. Jack Daniels? No, 80.
No, it's 80 proof.
80
proof is
so
standard.
40. So you're looking at 80 proof versus 191.
Oh shit.
So you would die. You would literally. I mean, I could probably be proven wrong. But,
You probably die from drinking a pint of Everclear.
okay, 190 proof Everclear is 95 fucking % alcohol.
God damn.
Dude, there's a dude that came in to the liquor store that we just called Everclear because that's all he just buy pints of Everclear. And hold on, if I ran a razor blade and some sawdust through my throat, that's how he would sound.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's if you drink Everclear straight, which I have without a chaser, you'll have a sore throat the next day.
Oh my god.
It burns. It
yeah,
fucking
well,
burns.
yo, it's like it's. That's awesome.
Wow.
Well, I would tell you, I've had Everclear before, and Chris knows the story because it was
Yeah.
at Road to Riches. All it was Everclear.
Oh
and
yeah, that's right. You did drink that, but it was mixed.
It was mixed.
That was a.
And I was
jungle
like,
juice
this is really good.
You saw me. I was
And
like,
then,
oh,
like,
that's tasty.
I remember breaking my glasses because I face planted in the fucking dirt trying to get. And then
Yeah.
there's a video of me trying to eat a cheeseburger.
and he just falls asleep
I
with a
fall
cheeseburger
asleep.
in his arms. It's like that guy brought it, and he's like, "Yeah, man, we got to drink all this." So I said, "Well, I'll try it." So he gets it out and he pours a cup and he goes, "Try this." And I took a little, because I know, because
I've never had Everclear.
I went to college parties when I was in Portales. I took a little sip and I went, "Yeah, that's pretty good. There you go." And he goes, "You want some?" I go, "Nope." I'd like to remember today.
I would say that like
I like the timbre of my voice.
Yeah, Billy, you probably had 1 or 2 cups.
no, I had probably like 3 cups.
Oh God.
And he still had a lot afterwards.
You
Like,
know, I remember this. You came stumbling into the camp and like,
no, you weren't there that year though.
You went there. You weren't there that year.
But I was still drunk.
No. You would not. You would have known. Okay, so we took Billy's van down there.
So this is a different time that
Yeah.
Billy came tumbling into camp.
So we took his van, and we took the seat out of the middle of his van, and we had that sitting in our camp as like our couch. And by 9 o'clock, Billy cannot physically stand. He has rubber legs, and he's fallen face down in the dirt. By 9 o'clock, we got there at 7.
Because of the
Because of Everclear.
10 o'clock, we've like lifted him up. All of us have carried, and we just lay him face down in the van so that if he throws up, he doesn't die.
He was
So you
bad.
weren't there. You would have remembered that.
Nope, that was you're.
I don't know how Aaron just lived it. He drank it.
He drank it and he was just like reading his books and just listening to music. And I
Yeah.
was like, wow, this guy has a high tolerance. Better than me, of course. Like of course, genetically.
but he only drinks. But we drink beer. He drinks hard liquor.
That's true.
There's some people who do both. And that's us sometimes, and then there's people who just do one or the other.
Well, that's gonna be me now.
Okay, we're talking about road. It's too early to talk about Road to Riches, but next year we need to have a craft. Not even taps, but just like a beer, can selection.
Oh,
I think we should have a keg.
Okay.
Like a cylinder at least.
Well, you know what? I think if we can get this
we need to have
it.
We need to have a special Road to Riches show in February.
Okay.
And talk about what we need to do.
Maybe raise money.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna rock
all
it.
New Mexico. I think is of course, Upslope's great. Fucking.
I'll talk to Silas at Tractor, and I mean we'll pay for it, but we'll have you just give them a week in advance, and we'll pick up a cylinder of beer, or two. I don't know how much they are. Cylinders can't be that expensive.
Talking about an eighth keg.
Yeah, the Pepsi cylinder, Pepsi keg. That's what they call it.
It's called an eighth keg.
Yeah, I mean, how much are those?
Eighth
Probably
barrel.
$40 maybe.
Depends on the brand.
Yeah, right. They can't. So we get two of those, $80. Then we have everybody bring. We can still do the bar. Everybody brings a fifth of well or 2/5 of well. We have to assign it out though.
I'll still rock. I'll still do bartending.
So this year we have beer on keg. New Mexico beer on tap.
New Mexico, true.
We should try to figure out some way to get a special tap system with two different taps. Which kind do you want?
All right, well, we got to look. Okay, this year we were the bomb because we had heating.
Yes.
No, we were the bomb because the other team kind of didn't think they could be beaten.
They didn't know that. They had no idea.
They had no idea.
But we also had heat. Yeah.
We had heat.
So if it's hot next year, we need to bring cooling.
Ooh, a fan, big fans.
Yeah.
But how do you do that? Where, that's a tough one. You have to run it off electricity.
Okay. Well, how about small fans and a shit ton of dry ice?
The sprinters.
To tell you the truth, though, that wasn't an issue. When it was not every year, but this year, it was just nice enough to be nice enough.
I would say it never got above 80 degrees.
Yeah,
it was 70.
That wasn't people were it's too damn hot. It was more this is nice.
So I
don't feel like that's the issue.
I would say we have to worry more about the heating issue.
I still think we should get dry ice just for booze.
Sure, I agree with that.
Ooh,
no, I'm with that. We'll plan it out, because I have weekends off now. I don't have to worry about am I going to get the weekend, so it's all. And by that point, I might have that Friday off.
I want to take that vacation that week.
Me too. I'll take the Friday off because I can. Mm-hmm. I can just go. I want PTO, and I tell them in advance. And they'll be like, okay, you don't work that Friday.
And we'll go on Thursday night.
I'll go ahead and take that weekend off,
I don't know if I want to do that. Because everyone that went on Thursday night left Saturday.
Oh, yeah. I would say we would go on Friday,
morning.
Get a better camping spot. Because the thing is, we're pretty far away from the stage now.
I like it, though. I like where we get every year.
Okay, we'll do that.
I just want to be there, just set up and be good.
Well, yeah, as long as we have enough room.
Yeah.
We had
because we're away from the
two of those tents this year.
Yeah.
We'll probably do three this year,
I would
right?
say
I have to get, okay.
The best place to sleep in Road to Riches is Chris's front seat.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we'll do it up good. So
yeah, I'm buying another canopy.
Yeah, so we'll have 3.
We had 3 last time.
No, we had 2.
Oh, okay.
Just 2. So we'd have 3. Maybe do an L shape.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes
some
sense.
More.
The Rompus tent. We'll make more use of the Rompus tent.
More use of the Rompus tent. Everybody don't need to get baked in my tent this year. Fuckheads.
Oh, and we'll have the thing is we've progressed the outcome of people coming in by at least 4 people.
So
a year.
we're at 11. So I'm expecting about 15 this year.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm hoping for 15 this year. Which maybe not. Maybe we'll peak out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's tough. But once people see it, they're like, okay, I'm in. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. pretty excited about.
And the thing is, we're talking about this in fucking
December, and it's in April.
And that's how amazing this festival is.
Yeah, so good. So good, so good.
So, I don't know, like, the next person I'm dating probably will come there and be like,
yeah.
Billy, what are you doing?
I'm doing Road to Riches.
Yeah. And actually, it's a great date point, too. Like, say, like, it's like a girl like you're really into. It's like, hey, you want to come to Road to Riches? Which happened last year.
Right? It did, yeah.
And worked well for me.
It did, right?
Yeah, it did.
It didn't work well for me the year before.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
it's a great place. People have sex at Road to Riches, guys.
People have sex at Road to Riches.
And it's kind of cool.
Road to Riches gets bitches. Just kidding. It's terrible. That's terrible.
You know, I just bartend at Road to Riches.
He does.
And that's my plan for next year.
Are you gonna bring your old lady this year?
She doesn't like camping.
Okay.
Oh, well then you're set.
You're set. Yeah.
I imagine if your old lady came, she'd be like, Smiley, what are you doing?
Enjoy yourself.
Come watch the bands with me. It's like, nope, I gotta make these drinks.
No, she'll probably be like trying to cook food next to me.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Like, this was my weekend.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I did for my weekend.
Yeah. This weekend?
Yeah, this weekend. I went to my fiance's house. We cooked a roast. I helped her with laundry. We sort of watched TV that was in the background. I helped her straighten up the den and then put away some baby clothes for her, for her sister.
Wow, that's terrible, dude. You love this?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Honestly, like, what needs
my
to
weekends are now domesticity.
Somebody needs to bring one of those, like, fat grills, too.
Oh, bigger than what we have already?
And, right? Like, one of those things, like, you set it up, and it's the big setup.
Yeah. Well, we had mine, and I thought mine does just fine.
Oh, yeah, it did great, just for our crew, but the thing is, like, we need to, like, bring people to our camp.
Yeah. Because, you know, some other camps have a Frito pie buffet.
That was the worst. The thing is, before that, they had... and the thing about the Ramblers camp, they had shrimp before, and they had steak before.
They did.
And I had both of those at their camp. I was like, this is awesome.
Then they had children.
We had a full-time bartender.
I think they're going to lose Kevin, too.
2
so he won't
days
be there.
Oh, that's
straight.
right.
He's moving to Wisconsin.
What? Kevin's moving?
Yeah, Kevin.
That's what, last I heard, Kevin and, what's her name? Karen.
Karen, yeah.
Yeah. So who knows?
All I know, and then, of course,
we're gonna wreck shop.
The thing is, what happened is they all had kids. Corey had kids, and you had Frank. Is Frank in Salty Rounders? No, he's not. But anyway, like, all these people kind of have, like, distractions as far as Rich Riches goes, but all of us are just like, no, this is a big party. This is what we live for.
We saw the opening.
Yeah. And yeah, we killed the Ramblers camp. The thing is, I want to bring that out to them every time I see them. I was like, you fucking lost it last year. What happened? And I want to say
Frito pie.
I want to say this year though,
on one morning,
they are gonna try and outdo us.
Oh, they're not. Well,
they're gonna try to because they know they got beat.
Billy.
And there was like the tiki bar too.
What?
That was okay, I guess.
Yeah, they made some good drinks. I'm not gonna downplay that one.
No, the tiki bar was unexpected.
They got me into some Mai Tais. They got me into some Mai Tais. But watching that guy make a Mai Tai, I was like, Jesus, that's a lot of work.
I actually went over there. You guys are like, there's Mai Tais? I'm like, I want a Mai Tai.
We should,
And they were done doing Mai Tais by the time I got over there. I was like,
we should, what we should do is we should try to convince Matt to do like an unofficial, like, Distillery 365 there.
Oh my God, that'd be tight.
Yeah. Invite Matt, of course, and his wife, and, see how that goes.
The thing is, our side of the camp, there's two parts of the camp.
Yeah.
You have the stage, and on the south part, which is us, and you have the north part, which is the families, like the motorhomes or whatever.
They can camp on the north side with the families.
But on the southwest,
where the animals are.
That's us. That's where the fucking partiers are.
And then the other person we'll convince to go is Frank.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. Fucking Frank.
Ponchos, barbecue.
He can fucking dig a pit there on Friday.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Saturday afternoon, like, it's ready.
Do a pig.
And then we'll have, like, Anthony Bourdain there, too.
Yeah.
That would be great.
You guys realize this is just a bluegrass festival deal. Hey, not to us.
We need to be at. The thing is,
whatever.
The only motivation we have is to beat the Salty Rhythm Roos camp. That's the only motivation.
Destroy
them.
Seek and destroy.
Oh, hey, what's up, Corey? Or what's up, Angela? Have you not?
Sorry, we're digging this pit for the pig.
Have you not met Anthony Bourdain? Because obviously you haven't, because he's my friend.
He's my friend, not yours.
We actually have.
And Guy Fieri is supposed to be here in a couple of hours.
They're gonna fight in a little while over the pig pit.
We actually have like a.
Because they hate each other.
We have a bar staff this year.
Oh my God.
Yeah. See, other podcasts just can't touch
Smiley. Okay, as far as we talk about Smiley being on a fucking 30-hour shift, how many bands did you watch at Road to Riches?
None.
Oh my God.
I didn't.
Yeah. But he got free joints.
Free joints. No, he found a joint.
Basically anyone that came around gave me drugs if I asked for it.
Right.
They're like, hey, you want to smoke this?
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, actually, that'd be cool. You want a burger? Also awesome.
Oh,
cool.
you did a 12-pack? Yeah,
there's one more.
No. Oh, there's one more?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah. Let me have another one. Let's wrap this up. I mean, we're at the end. So you have a show tomorrow night at Tractor Brewing.
Tractor Brewing. I'm doing 2 cover songs in the styling of Tom Waits.
Oh, nice.
I'm doing Wham's Last Christmas, and I'm doing John Denver's
Daddy, please don't get drunk.
Daddy doesn't get drunk. Yeah.
Daddy, please don't get drunk this Christmas.
But it's going to be fun. It's a Christmas show. Like, it's a very magical part of the year because everyone's kind of like stressed. They're super like they want to be like giving and taking and giving. It's a weird part of the year because it's a dynamic I don't see other than this part of the year. Like, oh, I got to make food. Oh, I have to do this. Oh, I have to do that. It's like, no, you don't. You
don't. Yeah.
You don't. It's like Amazon's a real thing. You don't.
It is, man. If you get out on Black Friday and you shop, and you stomp people down, take kids' presents, Amazon, man, come on.
Right? Oh my God.
There's so many deals, and like the closer you get to Christmas, shit gets so much cheaper.
I want to say, like, I hope in the next 30 years, when I'm like an old man, like just like fucking hanging out playing Final Fantasy, that I hope that Black Friday will not be a thing anymore.
Yeah.
It's like there's internet fucking things.
Yeah,
like
man.
The internet exists.
Cyber Monday.
You have better deals on Cyber Monday than you can ever have. On just like waiting in line for 5 hours.
Man. You don't pay taxes on shit.
It's so amazing. So people, the thing is, I hope these people die out. Rude. Like,
they kill each other out.
Weed out the fucking riffraff.
Yeah.
But people understand that you can have the shit delivered to your door.
The people that don't have internet.
Yeah.
It's kind of classist.
No, they have, dude. Okay, all right, they have internet.
Everyone has access to internet.
Dude,
Smiley.
my dad uses Amazon now.
I didn't.
My dad uses some.
So you can go to the library and get internet for free.
Yeah, you know that, right?
You know that, right? You can go to
surf internet.
I don't even know where the library is.
And if you have a phone, you can definitely go to some place with Wi-Fi.
Now that I have a phone, yes.
There you go.
My mom and dad.
Everyone has access to internet now. I'm sorry if you don't. Then I don't feel sorry for you because it's kind of the thing. You can get it for free.
That's not classist. It's so funny because like I go home for Thanksgiving and my parents' modem died because of the weather, and my dad's like, "Well, can we just go on Amazon and buy one?" I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "We'll do that." And I was like, "Wow, I never in a million years thought I'd hear my dad say those words."
It's like we can't go to Radio Shack right now.
We did. We went to Radio Shack. They have they have Radio Shack there still.
Wow.
Like Radio Shack hasn't heard that they've closed down yet. It hasn't reached Radio Shack in Clovis yet.
Excuse me.
And we go there and they have cable modems, but my parents have DSL. Nowhere had DSL modems.
My God.
So my dad's like, "Well, can we go on Amazon and get it?" I was like, "Wow, yes. You know how to do that?"
The thing is, I'm sure the reaction went, "It's like, can we just go online on Amazon?" And it's like,
yes, you can.
Wow, we can. I never thought you would say that in a million years, but yes, Dad. We can.
Wow, you've grown up. I'm proud of you.
What's funny, my mom does that to me. Where are we getting that? Can't we just, like, order it online?
Yeah. Yeah. Because my parents don't like going out of their
but
house.
I kind of wanted it right now.
I'm
the consumer who wants it right now.
I want to say, like,
okay,
there's going to be the point where, like,
wait.
of course, if you order online, you have to wait.
Yeah.
Is there going to be that point in the next 20, 15 years where you don't have to wait?
Where just
say I order it and like the fucking drone will come up to my house.
No, that's already happening. If you have an Amazon hub in your area, they'll fly like Phoenix. They'll fly the thing to your front door.
And it takes like
this gum right here
6 hours maybe.
You can buy like shipping and handling. You can buy that shit.
I think you have to have a Prime account, but yeah.
I've been Amazon Prime.
Or even like fucking.
I like how you're over here calling us fucking elitist, but you have an Amazon Prime account, motherfucker.
Amazon Prime buying like non-link ticks.
I don't have that shit. I don't have Amazon Prime.
Well, it's via my mom.
Okay, it's fine.
All right, but here's the thing. Look, I could have ordered this online.
Sure.
Very, very easily, but I chose to go around town and find it.
Okay.
I think it's a golden age for like introverts.
Yeah.
It's the golden age.
That's what I was about to say. My parents don't like to leave the house, so now it's going to be worse.
Oh yeah,
for them.
You'll have people that
why do we even
buy?
Have to leave?
The thing is, you have these systems.
Can deliver things
you have
to us?
these resources in bigger cities where you can just buy groceries from somebody. Just bring it to you.
I'm surprised we don't have Grubhub here.
I don't know what that is.
We
did.
We did for a bit. Remember, Josh used to work for it.
He worked for Grubhub?
Mm-hmm. No, he had his own business, though. It wasn't Grubhub.
Oh, it wasn't? It was just
so then you do know what Grubhub is?
No, I don't know what Grubhub is.
Grubhub, you would go on their website or their app, and you would see which food places that they delivered for. So, like, what doesn't deliver?
Anything
Cracker
there?
Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Well, okay, not Cracker Barrel, but
so
like around here.
Anatoly doesn't deliver.
Anatoly, they actually do, but so like say Anatoly didn't deliver, you would go on there and you would say, oh, okay, they do Anatoly, so then you would order, through them, and then they would call in the order, they would go pick it up, and they would deliver it to you.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
At a surcharge. So, and they have it in like Chicago and New York and L.A.
Josh had his own business. It wasn't Grubhub, though.
It doesn't seem like it would make a lot of money.
And they
have to
make
have a lot of volume. They didn't?
Yeah, they didn't. And they
You need a lot of volume.
Well, he did it for a while.
And
really?
Him and Tiff.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
It was just for downtown, too. It was
Oh. Okay. Well, they'll be in town a couple weeks anyway, so
we'll ask.
We want to say goodbye to Smiley for a while because he's going to be gone. Merry Christmas!
Oh my God! Like he missed his first show last weekend.
Yeah,
and I'll be missing two more.
Was it agonizing? Was it agonizing?
Well, yeah, because I was actually throwing up most of the time.
I thought you were like, wow, I can't believe I'm not there.
My
voice is not being heard.
I offered to come.
You did.
I said no.
Yeah,
I didn't want to throw up blood.
Yeah, I didn't. I figured you guys didn't want
did not.
be exposed to whatever I was sick with.
Yeah.
But the next 2 weeks I will make sure to call in on the shows.
All right. That's a deal.
And listen to them.
Well, let me see.
I'll be out in Portland.
I don't know if we'll have. Let me make sure we're going to have. I haven't even looked at the. I know. I hear you. My dog's like, open the door, Dick. So, okay. 13th and the 20th. Yeah. We probably won't have a show the 27th. Will you be back for that one? I'll be out of town. And I'll be coming back into town and not really wanting to do a show, so.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll still be in Portland that day.
Okay.
But I'll call in on the 20th.
Yeah. But I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank Smiley and Billy for, a good year of shows.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, the thing is, we're going to have probably, you're not going to be here, but we're going to have an end of the year show.
Oh, that would be the 27th. So I guess, do we have to? No. See, I'm off that whole week, man. Let's do one.
Let's do one on the 3rd, or the 1st, or the 2nd.
We can. We totally can. We could do one on the 30th. When are you going to be back?
I'll be back 29th.
Let's do one on the 30th then, Wednesday. I'm off that entire time.
That's fine. I can get it off.
Yeah. Well, we can't because we have cards that night.
Oh, that's
We
right.
can do cards and then come here and do a show. Whatever.
A late show?
Let's talk to Josh and Tiff, because...
or let's talk to Matt and do one there.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Josh and Tiff are gonna be in town, and they're like those are like the only 2 days that they'll be in town while I'm in town.
Okay.
Too.
Well, I don't want to fuck that up. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, check us out at tendrinkminimum.com. You can go on there and you can check out any of our stuff. We have a YouTube channel. You can check that out. Email us info@tendrinkminimum.com. Add us on Facebook, whatever. Other than that, we are 10 Drink Minimum.
We are 10 Drink Minimum. Thank you. 10 to your dog.
She's such a dick, man.